I do.
You might be backing out of it before you hit save without realizing it.
Yeah.
I've done it a few times.
I don't even know how I would do that because it's with OBS. It's like just you can't back out of it. It's there.
You broke it. Maybe you let Clocks touch it. Clocks was breaking stuff the other night. Who was
Mm.
DMing
I didn't slide into those DMs.
me? Yeah. I don't know. That's weird. Fuck him. No,
Over
read it in a
there.
minute.
To start my
Among
podcast
Us?
stream. Moist. I gotta get moist up.
I need to check if that is actually bumping the server, if they fucked around with it again.
Moist brownies.
Aries, I just bumped it, goofball.
I mean, the site, sometimes it doesn't actually go through, and now the notification is different from what it used to be.
I mean like you just bumped the Discord server after I just bumped the Discord server.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't know if they're actually going through because I haven't checked the site itself.
Ew.
I thought it was still going from like fucking months ago.
Why is this not working? Go there.
They've changed the notification to go to the website to bump it, so I haven't actually checked the site yet. I keep fucking forgetting.
Okay.
Okay,
I'm starting it up. So be ready. Where is this? There it is.
Why did I open this other tab? I have no idea. Oh, right.
Desktop mic. Boop boop boop. Hey guys, I don't know if my sound alerts are gonna be working today because I did hide them, so I don't know exactly if they're going to be working because they became very distracting last time.
Yes,
But those
that's
don't go
what
on
was
the
distracting.
Discord.
Oh, I put a fucking limit on that shit too, guys.
And
Those don't go to like the recorded version, do they?
Do you guys still hear it? Do you guys hear it? Wolf, did that make it makes a sound in my ear, so it makes me think it actually is happening on stream. Is it not? Is it happening? They work. God damn it. I'll have to look into it. I guess there's no point in putting that.
Look at it this way. At least yours actually work.
Yes, I don't know what the hell's going on with yours.
Neither do I, because like, even when I've tested it from another account, it works. So I don't know what the hell is going on.
Wolf can fix it. He can fix anything. Hey, Wolf, if you have anything to add to like this episode, let pop on in, because I'm running on like empty right now.
Who's Crystal Days? Don't worry, I'll carry this podcast.
Rawg is so strong he can carry us. We're good.
And I'm also good at delegating. I'll delegate to Wolf.
Yeah, it's me. Oh, you're Crow. I was wondering. Crystal Days is Crow, guys.
Oh,
You
okay.
didn't know
I was
that?
like, well, we gotta. No,
No,
I
I
didn't.
didn't. I literally asked you, Aries, who was Crystal Days, and you just kind of sat there.
Well, yeah, you didn't ask when I was listening.
Yeah, that's the first
Hey ho.
mistake. Hi, Crow.
Hi, Crow. That wasn't to you. That was to Aries. Love you, Crow.
Oh yeah, I can do this. Do it. And
Don't. What are you doing? What are you doing?
because I
Are you
can.
doing something on my stream?
No,
Watch out, you might make Crow
I
fall
don't
in love
have
with
any
you or
fun toilet
something.
stored.
I keep forgetting my
Just been
monitor's
busy.
actually widescreen, so I can have two different browsers up on the same screen at the same time.
Aren't you so awesome? What the fuck did you missed? I don't know what you missed. There's so much.
Oh yeah.
Woof! You have been working nonstop. I actually saw your girlfriend yesterday. Well, didn't see her, but you know what I mean.
Actually, I saw your girlfriend yesterday too.
Yeah, and she didn't know that we had an anime section in our Discord, and I think she got really excited and joined it. Don't ask
She
me.
did. Next time you talk to your girlfriend, Wolf, ask her about sex harpies.
Sex harp? What's okay? Now I need to know. Sex harpies.
Isn't that just regular
Right.
harpies?
I don't know.
Is
Like,
that in that one?
also check her internet history.
Yes, she actually went into the Discord on her own. I saw Potato Frog in the anime section watching anime.
Well, okay, like she did for a little while, but what was it? Jax and Dragon started talking about sex harpies like before the next anime started after your girlfriend joined. And she was kind of like me. She was kind of like, what the fuck? Why are there sex harpies? But yeah, so yeah, ask her about that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen her join the VCs a few times on her own. Ages ago.
Yeah, but generally Wolf is in the room with her when she joins.
Yeah, like
So
that was the first time I seen her join. I was really surprised whenever I heard
I'm
somebody join. I
texting her
looked
right
down.
now.
I looked down and I'm like, holy shit,
Yeah,
that's
even if
that's
she just
Potato
wants,
Frog.
yep, even if she wants to join and just like mute and deafen herself just to watch the animes, she's more than welcome if she doesn't feel
Yeah,
comfortable.
she doesn't have to interact. Although
Yep.
she seemed like she was like enjoying the weird conversation those two were having.
Yeah.
I'm single.
You should.
Why are you asking if I'm single? Yeah, I'm single. I got stood up twice this past weekend.
Wolf, you should send her a text message. I'm in your browser history. Wait 5 minutes, and then I saw you watching anime without me.
Wolf, I can message Potato Frog. I can slide in her DMs. Ooh ooh, Potato Frog.
As soon as I saw it was her, I'm like, so did you come here to give me terrible flashbacks? And she
No,
was
I
like,
don't have a
yes.
girlfriend. Rog, why does Crow think that I have a girlfriend?
What, a girlfriend? I don't know.
I don't want to talk about it. She said she didn't want to talk about the harpies. I don't blame her. I don't
I
blame
didn't
her
want to
in that.
talk about the harpies either.
No one wants to talk about the harpies. I want to hear about the harpies though.
Me and fucking poor Potato Frog were like trapped in a fucking room with Dragon and Jax talking about sex harpies. I wanted out, but I also wanted to watch the movie. Uh, anyway,
So,
so welcome to the podcast, everyone.
yes. And Crow, to answer your question, I am still single. I actually got stood up twice this past weekend. So dating sucks a lot. And I'm actually straight. I just like how women look. They're very, very sexy.
Wait, you're straight?
Say bi curious, I guess.
God damn, I was gonna say, like, I gotta go get my gaydar recounted or
What?
something. My gaydar's never been wrong, and I
I
mean,
am I likes the cock.
actually, you give off bisexual energy, honestly.
Well,
Yes,
cock-a-doodle-doo.
that I can, yes, I can say that I would probably be bisexual if, but I just, I don't know. I like cock too much to try female too much.
You
And
talk too much to try a
I
female.
unless
I
you go to
like
Thailand.
cock, dick,
Then go to Thailand.
the big. Go to Thailand.
Yeah. They got women
Big
bodies, but
cock.
yeah, because they've got women bodies with dicks attached to them.
Yeah, I could. Yeah, it's very. You gave me
Yeah, they
lesbo
just
vibes, and I kind of maybe. Oh no, I'm. If anything, I'm more bi. Can we? Is this gonna be our podcast today?
what,
My
what,
sexuality. Is this what's going on here?
Well, I mean, we're first streaming and we've gone
Just gotta get
absolutely
it
none of the
first.
topics to go immediately off track, so might as well keep up the trend.
wait a minute, wait a minute. What?
No,
All right,
there's no reason to be sorry. Hell,
I got a question.
kind of wish I was a lesbian. I think I'd probably find someone by now.
Yeah, Reds is there.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Go get me some red
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Go dumpster diving.
Oh my God.
Dumpster diving in Taco Bell.
Done dumpster diving with Redza, huh?
Go dumpster. I'm so hungry. I'm supposed to be ordering pizza for my daughter. I
Hey,
keep
hey,
forgetting.
I got a technical question here. Why? I'm guessing that Crow said you gave me bisexual vibes, or
No, she said I gave lesbo vibes. Wolf said
okay,
I give bi vibes,
okay. Well,
or that he
yeah,
could see me being bi.
yeah, I can too. Why in Crow's message here is it just a bunch of star or asterisks or what the fuck ever they're called?
It's supposed to be a sad
Okay.
face.
No, no, that's okay. You know, like how whenever you type in a password, sometimes like it'll have like the dot 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 dots.
Oh, you've got a chat filter turned on.
How the fuck do I turn that off?
I have no idea.
You gotta go into the settings of the chat, right there, and and yeah, and change
I'll
them.
just have people translate
Like,
for me for now. I'm not gonna fuck with it. This is gonna take
those
me like
settings are so
1,000
fucking
hours.
stupid. If I'm watching it from my stream, if people are swearing, I can see it. If I look at my chat, I can't see it. If I look at somebody else's chat, I can. If I look at it on my phone, I can.
Oh yeah, it's so annoying. And you actually have to do this per like stream. You cannot do it's not all around. You actually have to do it per fucking
All right,
stream.
I'll have to look at that later, I guess.
You know, I'm just waiting for it to get to the point where they start adding sensors to the live stream themselves, so that they have an AI picking up stuff like people saying fuck and all that, and it just beeps it out. Which I'm surprised they don't have already, courtesy of China.
Food. I picked up my phone and I forgot what the fuck I was trying to do. Food.
You were
Food.
trying to order a new wheel bearing for your car.
No, I got a wheel bearing.
Oh,
But yeah, that was actually a while ago.
Maybe
'Cause
you're
well,
trying to
my
make a
brother
closet?
No, no. Alright, my closet's done, guys. I finally got that done. Get
Oh
off my
yeah,
back.
yeah, you finished the one in the
and
shower. I forgot about that.
yeah, and then the cross dresser showed up and stole all your bikini bottoms and underwear.
Oh
Oh,
my god,
yeah.
the
Must have been a really,
cross-dresser.
must have been a really big SpongeBob fan then.
Yeah.
God.
That
I
doesn't
don't know
have any
how this
thongs anymore.
I don't know how long this stream's gonna be. We didn't mean the last one to go 3 hours and it did. We just had
It basically
a
goes
lot
on
of
until we stop ranting and realise what the time is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the only reason that one stopped after 3 hours is because I realized it was 3 hours long already, and I was like, "Fuck."
Yeah, I gotta be quiet this time so we can get through stuff because I
No,
talk too
you're
much
you're
and
you're supposed to carry us, remember?
man, yeah, I'm also delegating to Wolf. So
Well, well,
bye.
talk to you
Love
later.
you
Enjoy
later.
your dinner. Please send some to me. Log
Wait,
in.
no, well, oh, okay. Wait, who's going to have dinner?
Crow.
Oh,
I
Right.
don't understand. Okay, so I have Howie, Hungry Howie's, right? And I do the Howie rewards. So every time I order, I should be earning stuff towards rewards to get like a free fucking pizza. And I always have like 20 points no matter what. What's with the car issues? I had to fix a tire for my girlfriend the other day. I don't have any car issues now. Well, no, one of my tires is leaking air very slowly, so I keep having to air it up. But other than
her
that, I'm good.
wheel bearing fell off.
she's
It
get,
didn't fall
she's
off.
getting in the excuses before she crashes.
I had I had an issue with my wheel bearing and I needed an oil change and my car and my battery kept well my car wouldn't turn on there
Yeah,
for quite some time. I actually
yeah.
had to even get my car jumped at Meyer by the people from Bell Tire. Really hot guy. Wish I would have gotten his number.
So pretty much what was happening was every time she turned the car on, the wheel bearing fell off.
Yeah, because that makes sense, guys. Cars.
Yeah, I'm a professional mechanic.
Yeah. No,
Yeah, you can
no,
tell.
do not take any mechanical advice from us,
You know,
please.
it's been pretty hot out there this summer. Everyone should start drilling holes in their radiators to help the cooling issue that you run into in this hot weather.
You know, but the issues that you're having with a car, it just brings a song to my mind. Death in the car goes, fuck, fuck, fuck!
I could totally picture her doing that. Just, yeah.
I have done it.
Fucking, all right then.
That's in the car. Goes fuck, fuck, fuck. Yep.
I must have like listened to one of her dash cam videos or something.
Oh, I need to get a dash cam. But anyway, so I had all these issues with my car, And so I have a master mechanic for a brother. Very, very lucky on that. Love my brother. He helps me a lot. Um, and well, I didn't have cash.
He's great at cranking those nuts.
um, I didn't have any cash on me, but I had my gaming laptop from before I was able to build this PC. And so, and he needed a game. He wanted to run his 3D printer, but he didn't have a good laptop. So I said, hey, well, resale on this laptop is roughly a grand, 900 to a grand, but family discount and $500 to $700, whatever. And he's like, okay. And I'm like, but wait, instead of paying me the money, you can work on my car. Sure, and he did. And he is so good at his job. He got me let's see, did an oil change, replaced the wheel bearing, and replaced my battery all within 45 minutes. Like, I love my brother. He's awesome. And he still owes me money from that laptop, but I'm not that worried about it because fuck, something's gonna happen to my car, and I know I'm gonna have to go back to him. Tits or tires, if they have them, then you'll have issues. So true. Yep, I have tits. I can back that up.
Yeah, you can just take your tits off and put them where the wheel bearing's supposed to go to make the car run better.
What? These aren't the tits that you were talking about before, like the freaking air up
Eh.
fucking tits. You can't just take them off.
I mean,
Oh.
technically you can.
Yeah, I mean, I'll come over, I'll bring a hacksaw, don't worry, I'll help you change your wheel bearing.
Leave my tits alone.
I'm changing your wheel bearing. What are you talking about? You need like a hacksaw, a sledgehammer, and I don't know, an assortment of other tools.
Oh my god, guys, the veggie pizza sounds so good right now. Food sounds so good right now. I'm so fucking hungry. Large pizza. Oh, guys, by the way, down below, like the video, there's a send me food button. If you ever feel like sending me food, please do. Please.
Who's getting a trap? What?
Who's getting what trap? What are you talking about?
Gotta get a thirst trap. Yeah, I don't.
Oh, you are way far back in the chats, mister.
Yeah, I'm fucking somewhere. All right.
You're
Let's get on
you're
track.
fuck
So
you're
far, we've done nothing. We've talked about nothing but your wheel bearing and your inflatable tits. Like,
Yep, typical Twitch viewer got
I
stuck at the
don't
trap.
have inflatable tits. And if you're losing
that's
air,
not what the
don't have
people come here for.
holes in the turret, then it's probably yeah. Believe me, I know. I had my brother check all of this shit. We can't find it, so I just keep airing it
Check
up
the
every
blinker
when my lead
fluid.
goes up. Yep, the blinker fluid. That's very important shit. Don't forget to check the
What,
blinker fluid.
what about the tank grease?
Did you
What the fuck is this? I don't even know. I haven't even heard that one.
did you try downloading more RAM?
Yeah, that might make the car go faster.
Where's Clocks? I wish she would actually stream with us because fuck you guys. Fuck you guys. Ooh, a cookie! I'm getting a cookie. Guys, I'm getting a fucking cookie.
Who cares? What are you gonna do with that cookie?
I mean, do you pay extra for a fucking cookie? Because I assumed it was just the ones that you could eat by.
See, I knew Wolf was like
Jack!
a fucking
I
mechanic.
have
He
to take
just
the tire off
acted
the rim
like
and put
one.
it back on with the new seal. Yeah, I know. Yeah, because what you do is you gotta wash it and shit. Like, yeah, I actually had that issue with these. Thanks, Jack. Jerk. But I did have that issue when I first bought this car, where a lot of the tires actually started leaking because the seal on the bead was not working.
Seed
Yes,
on the
I love
bead.
you. The seed on the bead. I can't
To
fucking talk.
translate
I
for
get
anyone who
so
doesn't
hard.
understand cars, they were talking about a rim job.
Rim job.
Oh yeah, I've went to one of those.
Rick James, as Valiant likes to call it.
Yeah, wasn't
Hey,
that like a black guy?
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah,
Do,
Rick
do,
James.
do.
Not Val. No, I think
Leave
Val's
the
a white guy.
food. Yeah, he is a white guy.
Yeah, he sounds like a welder. Like
He's not a welder.
he's a
Um,
manly man.
yeah, I just say fuck it and wait until I buy. Yeah, that's how it is. I just keep airing it up until
Yeah, until it goes flat.
it goes flat. Like my light is already on. Like my tire light is already on already.
this is why you need inflatable boobs. So you can just keep pumping them up, and whenever they go flat, you just pump them up again, and you never gotta
I'm
fucking worry
not.
about
I'm
it.
Yeah,
not
it's like
worried about
storage for it's like an emergency storage for air. Tires go down, just get them out, quick pump, tires have been inflated again.
Have you considered run flats?
I have. They're generally a bit more expensive though. And me, single parent of 3 kids.
Yeah, they're really good for getting away from the police and GTA and stuff. It's the only reason I
I
know what
don't
they
play.
are.
I don't fucking play GTA.
Yeah, run flats keep you going. Maybe you should get run flat boobs
Okay, that is not a thing.
that you know of.
I'm not fucking googling it.
All
I
right,
don't
all
believe.
right.
I don't believe it's a
Let's.
thing. I'm not
Yeah,
googling that
your
one.
fucking Google history is gonna end up looking like potato frogs if you start googling shit like that.
Like potato frogs. What does potato frog fucking Google? You
She
West
fucking
Virginia
googled
you?
sex harpies last night.
She did.
Yeah, because Jackson
Because
Dragon
it
were.
because they were talking about.
mm,
Well, you didn't say that she actually had Googled it. Hey, just so you know, there's an ad in a minute, guys. So pop out the video, mute the ad, and you can actually still watch us if you want.
You can up the video on the actual video itself, and when
Yep.
the ad's over, it'll
And
pop the video back in.
yeah, and then delete your
Hello.
account.
What the? These are people we want to watch us, and you're telling them to
Oh,
delete their account.
try Alt
He's
F4.
not. He's not a good Twitch thought, guys.
So I just
I'm
googled
not the
run
Twitch
flat
bot.
boobs.
Oh yeah.
Of course
The
you
first two the first two suggestions are how to run flats compared to regular tires. The third one is my saline breast implant is deflated, and the rest of it is
Oh
just tires.
shit! I thought we had fucking 23 viewers for a second.
No, we have 8 viewers.
Yeah, I just like looked up. I'm like 23. Holy shit! We're really reaching people. We're making a difference. Nah, it's just one of the Twitch thoughts that I like.
You and your fucking Twitch thoughts.
Well, you
What
guys
are
are the ones that
what
made
are you
me.
going to be? When are
No,
you
I
going to be a
didn't.
Twitch?
I absolutely said nothing about it.
I
Okay,
didn't make
Ares
you.
was the only one. That, yes, you did. You're like, you need to make a Twitch account and then follow
Okay.
me and love
Oh,
me
I
and shit.
just gave you shit. That's all I did. You
And
didn't really
now
have to do
I
shit.
have a Twitch thought addiction and it's your fault
He
and
does.
Clocks' fault
He has a fucking
and
Twitch thought. It's bad, guys. Like it just started off
and
as a joke of us like jumping into Twitch thoughts and seeing if we who could get banned the fastest, which is Aries, by the way.
yeah,
And but he has continued. It is an addiction. Who needs porn when you have Twitch thoughts? Ta-da!
yeah, and they talk to you.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
make you feel
Yeah.
special.
No, what Twitch thought makes you feel special?
None of them. I'm making shit up as I go along. I didn't have an ending for that one.
Yeah, I was about to say. I'm like, no, Twitch thoughts. Do you, that one. Aries, you remember that one? No, Rog watched that one with me, where she just stood there holding a towel and just kept counting down
Oh yeah,
for when she was
actually,
gonna drop the fucking towel.
yeah, I
And
added that one.
and
Yeah,
then,
she's
but
like I followed
why?
her.
She's so fucking dumb. And
She
then as she,
really is.
uh,
I unfollowed her after a while
It
because
just
she
reinforces the
never had
point, though.
anything to say.
It does make her simps feel special. Not in the way of that they feel important, more of a case of special.
She
like
is
she
special.
as she counted down, she would get to like 1 or 2.
And then she'd start talking about other shit.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden she was apparently had some health issues or whatever, so she'd start talking about that. Which and then she'd count down again when people were starts asking her about dropping the towel again. It's just like what the fuck?
Yeah, she's
Yeah, and
got
then
Like
at
severe
let's
one
just
dumb
get
point
rude.
bitchitis.
Drop the fucking
she
towel.
she started talking about turtle races and stuff, which I didn't understand.
Potato said she is scared because she had Google. Okay, Potato Frog is scared of sex harpies apparently.
Yeah, I am too.
What
They
the
got,
fuck
like,
is the difference
needles.
between
Why?
sex
Why are
harpies
we
and the
scared
regular
of sex
ones?
harpies? Now we need to know why we're scared of sex harpies.
I'm afraid of them.
Oh, by any chance did she get results for genital herpes and not harpies?
No, nah, it was harpies. It was definitely, it was the winged women.
Yeah, no, I
winged
just
women.
googled it and everything is herpes. There are no harpies here.
Sex harpies.
Sex
Yep,
herpes.
it's all herpes.
Wow. Well,
Yeah, so like,
if you googled sex harpies,
yeah, and I think she got herpes and just misread it.
Oh my goodness, I
Which-
really hope she.
Which just
Wait,
reinforces the
does she-
point. That is what herpes
Anime.
are.
does she
Anime.
think
Sex
a
harpy
harpy
anime.
is
Oh my
just?
god, I found anime harpy porn videos, guys.
Well, of course you
Just
did. They're
now?
probably fucking everywhere.
Holy shit, there's a ton
Dragon
of.
and Jax were going on about the sex
Okay,
harpies.
bookmark this site. Okay, that's for
Bookmark the
later.
site. What the fuck?
What?
You didn't go to like Heavy R or something, did you? Like that's a sketchy as
No,
hell
the first
site.
one was Pornhub.
Oh, okay, that one's legit.
Yeah. I
Uh,
don't go to that sketchy
Furry
shit. I
tiger, harpy, elf fucked by big orc dick compilation.
well, that sounds like one I sent Scaly.
Oh, one of the suggested videos is orc massage. The playthrough of it.
Pornhub. What about? What do you know about Pornhub, Crow?
I honestly forgot about Pornhub.
Pornhub and RedTube. Those are like my go-to ones.
Crow's not in the chat, is she? I thought she
Yeah,
went to
she
eat.
is. Well, she's back now. A
Oh,
lot of things. Hey, y'all should play. Rog, did you play Orc Massage?
nah, Carsey did though.
Carsey did. Did she like it? I'm debating it.
She kept breaking the elf's hip. Like she couldn't get past. Like she was too rough with the elf girl.
No, did she actually give them happy endings, or did she just play
No,
it
she
with
kept breaking. She was literally like hurting the elf girl so badly that she like
Please, thanks.
I
she
mean,
could not enjoy herself.
considering the pelvic region can take impacts that are just about subsonic, she must have been really fucking it up.
I know, right? Like Jesus Christ, I was watching her too, and I was like, God damn, Christ, you gotta slow down that poor little elf girl. You know, you're fucking her up, breaking her fucking hips. I think she broke her fucking spine once. But the bird bitch, whatever she was,
Like Carsey, the only reason the hips don't lie is because they're not supposed to be fucking crippled.
she got that bird bitch pretty happy though.
But but she hasn't been giving them happy endings because I believe in that you can give them happy endings or
You
you can.
can if you make them happy, but she just kept hurting that poor elf girl.
Yeah, the elf one, but what about the other ones?
Oh, the
Apparently-
bird one was getting like she was like, you know, getting off, having orgasms and shit. Like she was having a good time.
Okay.
That bird was a feather brain though, so I probably wouldn't even noticed.
Bird brain.
Eh, featherhead.
Okay, so Rog, how are things in West Virginia?
Yeah, that's where I'm living this week. But you're wrong again.
Ah, yes, over there in West Virginia.
I literally have a list. I have a list of what names I'm gonna go through every fucking week, and one of these times I will get it. I will fucking get it. Okay, gotta cross off West
Yeah,
Virginia.
we do have Wampus cats running around over here though.
It's funny because you won't, because I know exactly where he is.
You know, you actually looked it up now?
No.
God damn it.
I can find out in like 5 minutes.
I know you can, man. I kind of want you to and kind of don't want you
Oh,
to.
I'm not going to.
That bird was out of context. That bird was having a good timing good time orgasming. Yep. You start and
Oh,
Crossing in West
yeah.
Virginia by Johnny Cash.
All we're saying is that bird brain, the cloaca was cloaking.
Oh my god, I gotta pee all of a sudden.
This is very unprofessional. Wait till
I
the commercial break.
know.
Okay, all right. So we got our this week. We got our well, I already did mine last week, but we got our Darwin Awards this week. The Ares and Death want to do.
No, Aries did hurt his. Like, and I
Oh.
just had a big fucking list. Hey, Hey, I forgot we had another product to talk about.
The joystick?
No, 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 no.
Oh.
Aries just created it the other day. Jizz in the tube. Jizz in a tube.
Oh yeah, he was squirting it into his computer to make his computer
Oh
run faster.
yeah, as a replacement for thermal paste.
Yeah, it turns out anybody here that's building a computer, it turns out that jizz works better as a coolant than the actual coolant does.
Yeah, so anyone using
On
the Arctic
PC.
MX6 version for the thermal paste, yeah, it is very much jizz lookalike, and you might be able to use it as a replacement. You know, save yourself 10
Yeah.
quid.
If you're building a computer, just pull your pants down whenever you get to the processor, ejaculate onto the processor, and put the fan on it, and you're good to go.
Yeah, and if
Go to
you if
Pornhub
you're
and look up some sex harpies.
and if you're really worried about that, if you still have the syringe from last time you used thermal paste, just stick it in the hole, jack it off, and then just squeeze it out. Just get a precision going in.
Fuck yeah. If
No,
you're a
no,
woman, get your
no.
boyfriend to come in.
Crow, you lots of hugs. So easy coolant for the Wankmaster 3000. Yeah,
Oh
jizz and
yeah, you
tube.
can just
Yeah.
use that. Yeah, it's like self-cooling and lubricating, I guess, by that standard. But wait a minute.
Wait a minute
Wait,
on what?
what the crow say? I'm lost.
She said I want to unalive, and I said no. Hugs.
No, you can't do that. We
You
still
can't
haven't
do that.
figured out where I'm from.
Okay. Okay. And here's on a serious matter. The whole unaliving situation. Um, right around this time is a very hard time for me. Let's see. 2 days ago. Let's see. All I'm thinking about is how some PCs have clear tubing to show the colored coolant.
You're on about the actual lubricant cooled ones.
Yeah, that. Well,
The one, well, I don't know if it's lubricant,
Yeah,
but yeah,
you
it's
can
gooey shit.
ejaculate into those. Yeah, you can
yeah,
ejaculate into
and then
those too.
add some food coloring into it, and
Yeah,
you're
those ones might take a while to fill up though, because holy shit, those pit tubes are thick.
Oh man, just fucking the internet is like literally. This is a statistic that I looked up a long time ago. The internet is the surface internet is 30% porn. Like there's plenty out there. You can fill it up.
30% porn and 10% semen.
Well, I didn't look up that statistic. That's their statistics over there in Ireland. I don't.
Okay,
Back to what Death was saying.
back to the serious topic. Okay, I 2 days ago was my brother's birthday. My brother who decided to unalive in 2020. So this is a hard time for me personally. So yes, if anyone has those type of issues, please reach out because this year I turned the age that he decided to do that. And so it just brings everything to like a forefront in my head, like where his mindset and stuff. So very real thoughts on things. Hey, no, no, no. We all go through our hard times. So obviously, if you're joking, joke away. I understand. It's a way people joke. No, no, no. You didn't make me uncomfortable. This is a very real topic that does need to be talked about because many people go through these issues all the time. And like after that, I went through those issues. I went to a doctor. I sought help. So, like, if anyone sees my tattoo, that's from my brother. So, it's if you have those thoughts, please reach out. I don't care if I don't know you. Reach out. Because now don't be a fucking creeper though. I'm just saying that. Don't try and turn it into a whole little fucking thing
Yeah.
and turn it into anything like that. I'll block you faster than you can say what the fuck. But if you actually need help, I can be there for you to help you get help. I will not, but you do have to search out help on your own as well. Because obviously, there's only so much that an outsider can do.
Yeah, professional like therapists and
Yeah.
counselors and even medication can help to a certain extent.
Yep. See, with me, after my brother passed away, I ended up having to go. I couldn't grieve properly. because whenever I started grieving, it felt like the whole world was just crashing in. Like I couldn't breathe, I couldn't think, I just was having panic attacks. So I ended up, I went to my doctor and I got on an antidepressant for about a year. So I could actually, not, it didn't take the pain away because nothing's going to take that pain away. Um, you just learn to live with it. And so, but I was able to still feel those feelings, but not in a way to where I was not functioning. So always, I'm a therapist and my sibling. I'm so thankful for the people. Yes. And another thing to think about, and because I've been there, dark place, it doesn't it doesn't make the pain go away. It makes it get transferred to the other people. Like my brother, he battled with depression, anxiety, and MS. And I bring up MS because he was on medication that made all of those thoughts worse. So it just made a bad situation worse. And he did have a good support system because it wasn't his first run in with like he had attempted multiple times. And but usually he reached out to someone at that point when he got that bad. And just for some reason that one time he didn't. And like I remember the last day I hugged him. I remember the last words I said to him. Like it's whenever you try not to take those moments for granted. I know it's hard because everyone gets busy and everything like that, but it's rough. But you are valuable, you are important, people love you, even if you don't realize it. And that is my TED Talk for the day. Sorry, guys.
Well, that was a good one.
Well,
So, I mean, yeah, that type of shit's important. Too much of the time, that type of shit gets ignored or pushed to the back.
well, especially with men. Men
Oh
are,
yeah, yeah. We're not allowed to have any kind of emotion or feeling. We have to keep that shit stuff down.
Well, the only things
like,
we're allowed to feel is anger and alcohol.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
I mean,
Like,
there's an artist out there named Dax, Dax. Fuck, let me see. What was the song that he put out? Um, Let me Google this real quick. Dax, man song. I forgot what it's called. To be a man. And oh my god, it brings all those type of situation. Let's see, where's the lyrics? Do do do. What it's like to be a man, it's a lonely road, and they don't care about what you know. It's not about how you feel, but what you provide inside that home. Basically, that's lyrics from his song. Like, a man is always expected to provide in some sort of way. They can't just be loved. They can't just cry. They can't just, they're not expect
yeah,
they there's they are expected to do so much, and if they
and
don't, they're ridiculed.
exactly. And I'm reminded of this. I think it was a fucking TikToker video that was going around the web a while back. There's some person who I guess started off life as a woman, but then started like I don't know, trying to transition into a man or whatever, and her mom was like, tell her, look, you need to pay some rent here. You've been living here for a couple of years now. This is a kid that's like never left home or whatever. And the kid's screaming and crying, and they're like, "Well, you don't understand. I'm transitioning. Stop misgendering me." And one of the dudes I was watching that was like kind of covered the video. I was like, "Look, you see where this person made the mistake? They want to be a man, and they think that crying is okay. Like once you become a man, you can't cry. The waterworks they don't work no more. You,
You know?
it's not good." And this person was like screaming and crying and like, you have to give me 30 days, like all this other dumb shit. I'm just like, he's right. If you're gonna be a man, like you can't just cry every time something doesn't go your way. You gotta deal with it. Like
You've got to be the wall
man,
that holds
fuck
back.
up.
You've got to be the wall that holds back the shit that life throws at everyone.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what being a man's about. Like you don't get to just sit down and cry and whine and shit. But I'm pretty sure that that person was one of these people that just wanted the oh, look at me, I'm special too. Like, trying to, they're just using the whole transgender thing to try to get sympathy points or whatever,
Hey,
or to
perplexed.
It
be
wouldn't
a
be the first time.
professional victim. Oh, hell no, no. Those people,
There's
not
also
like actual. Not like actual people that are serious about like transgender or like transitioning and whatnot. The gender dysphoria, I think it's called, or something. Not those people. I'm talking about the people that like they just jump on that, you know,
It's a popularity
bandwagon.
contest.
Yeah,
Yep.
so then they can use it like they're professional victims is what they are, and they use that like they use these other people's very real issue of gender dysphoria as like a vehicle for them to, well, woe is me, you don't know what it's like. I suffer too, and they're just doing it just
Well,
for that.
heck, I was reading an article about Megan Fox. Apparently, because she has 3 boys, but they're all um transgender for um so they all dress up like girls and stuff. They're all transgender. And but I in this article, this guy comes out and says, "No, these kids, they'll actually say my mom makes me wear dresses." And
Okay,
they'll cry
yeah,
about it.
that's fucked up too, because you're gonna fuck the kid up on that shit.
Yeah, like
Like,
just to follow. No, these. It's one thing if these kids don't feel right in their skin. I believe that. Okay, like my daughter, she identifies as non-binary. Good for her. Whatever. But I also told her, I'm just like, now you do have to realize that not everyone in this world is going to like go along with this just
that's
because
the
you say
thing.
that you're non-binary, and
Yep,
but you have to accept that. So, and and I don't believe in letting someone transition until they're adult, because
They
look how
shouldn't
many kids.
anyway.
Yeah, well, they're
yeah,
trying to make it legal
because
to do that for them to be able to do as a freaking kid.
well, that's potentially dangerous because you like fuck up hormones and shit with that. Like,
It's not just
Yep.
that. The main issue is that news reporters, fucking TikTokers, basically all the influencers, they're only showing the good side of transitioning. They're not showing the horror stories of what happens when people want to go back and they can't.
yeah,
Yep.
I've heard about that. That's a little known fact, but I mean, I always like whenever I go digging into stuff like that, like just
Here,
wondering about it. Like I'm not considering transitioning or anything. I like being a man, and I
I
like
like being a
women with
woman.
titties. So I'm
Well,
not
you can be a
changing,
lesbian. What?
but
Yeah,
I like my penis. I like
like
my penis too much. I don't want to give it up for a
if you're
vagina.
happy, if you were born a woman but you're happier as a man and you decide to make that transition and make those choices, that's perfectly fine. You live your life. Go
Exactly,
right
but
ahead.
I'm
I'm
happy
perfectly
with
okay
who
with
I
that.
am.
Yep.
Well, I
Oh,
mean, I'm
hold on
happy
now.
with the gender that I am anyway. I got a lot of other complaints that are totally unrelated to that. But
Also,
anyway,
fun fact for the teenagers, if you're unhappy with your body, every 28 days, your skin basically completely replaces itself, so once a month you're in a new body anyway.
and every 10 years your skeleton replaces itself. That's not just for
Okay.
teenagers, that's for
Okay. I'll be
Yep.
everybody.
right back. My food's here.
She's got to pee.
She's gotta take a bio break, and by bio break we mean masturbate!
Probably for the pizza delivery guy because she realized she didn't have any money.
That was she's making her own thermal post.
So, she has a penis?
She hasn't said she doesn't.
That's true.
Oh, hey, Clocks.
Oh, hello, Clocks. How are you doing today? So, Clocks, what was the name of that stripper?
Oh, yeah.
He's just remembered.
Wait, I thought Clocks was the stripper.
No, she went to a strip club. She didn't work at one.
Oh, I was kind of getting halfway messages and everything. It was like part of it was that she went to a strip club. The other part of it was that she was the one at the strip, working at the strip club.
No, she came back a changed woman, you know. Uh, yeah, and then you're over there fucking up Ireland constantly.
Well, to be fair, they do it to themselves on a daily basis anyway.
So you just decide to jump on that and go, yeah, I'll help too.
Everyone's always been afraid of the apocalypse, but no one's ever said it was boring.
Oh, hell no. The apocalypse is exciting and dangerous. And, you know, scary. Although I guess it depends. Like, if it's like zombies and they're like the really slow ones, you'll probably be alright.
Yeah, that would be the fun with the sprinter ones. Depending on where it happens, I would probably be completely fucked.
I mean, okay, but like in every apocalypse, regardless of if it's zombies, viral, aliens, meteors, dinosaurs, you know, what the fuck ever, don't twist your ankle because you're gonna die.
Well, no,
Doesn't matter what it is, you're gonna die.
well, no, just partner up with a fat person. That way you can always outrun them. You don't have to be the fastest, just not the slowest.
But if it's like a virus or something, and like, I don't know, there's like, I don't know, 25% of all humans are immune to it or whatever.
That'd be a hell of a lot.
Odds are, there's like nobody, like if you twist or break your ankle, there's nobody to like really help you fix it.
Yeah.
Like, so you're fucked. Like, I mean, you're fucked permanently. Even if like the zombies don't get you or the virus doesn't get you or like the dinosaurs don't get you or what the fuck ever the apocalypse is about,
Or, and I can't
you're
remember the
still
name.
gonna die.
Alternatively, and I can't remember the name of this film, and I really want to watch it, and I keep forgetting about it. You could cut the leg off and replace it with a shotgun. I cannot
That
remember
was,
what film that was.
I thought that was an M16 and that was like a hooker that did that.
Oh yeah, it was. I just can't remember the name of it.
Yeah, I thought it was the Evil Dead movie, but a bunch of people told me I was wrong. So
No, I think it was a rip on Evil Dead, which is kind of impressive considering Evil Dead is technically a comedy anyway. Man, this sucks they didn't release season 3 of the TV show.
there was an Evil Dead TV show.
Yeah, it takes place after the second film. They did 2 seasons, and season 3 was supposed to be a rip on Mad Max.
No, I didn't know that.
On the upside,
Wait.
though, I've seen a report that there's going to be a new Evil Dead film. The Ash isn't going to be in it, but he's going to be one of the people directing it. And
Evil Dead was doing a rip on Mad Max.
yeah,
I thought Mad Max was a nuclear apocalypse.
basically, it was basically an apocalypse, but done with a Necronomicon. Ex Mortis, which also means Book of the Dead of the Dead.
Yes, U.S. standard is stupid. But hi, I'm back.
US have standards?
US standard.
The U.S. standard for the adult age, trying to make the children allowed to transition, blah blah blah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I think you like don't go fucking around with the kids. Like, you know,
I've
like
no
let
issues.
them turn 18 and then they can make their own decisions.
The
and-
only time they should be allowed to do.
Clocks, did I see something about clocks?
The only time they should be allowed to have the decision on their own body modification is if they've been part of an accident or something and it requires surgery.
I don't see clocks.
Well, yeah, but they might also. No, Clocks is in there, or she was.
She's here somewhere.
Oh, there she is. Okay, she's playing with dicks.
Well, of course she is. She was at the strip club yesterday.
Yeah, and Ares was giving her a lap dance.
Oh, it was.
Oh, yeah.
Back in Ireland.
He was.
Hey, who said I can't multitask?
That's pretty good. He's like wrecking Ireland, giving lap dances. Like, he's got like a wild apocalypse idea over here.
Okay, let's see. Oh, and Wolf actually
Hammer
brought
day.
something here. Let's see. Where is it?
Was it a penis?
Also a book written where a woman pretended to be a man and absolutely hated it. They had to go to therapy due to how they were treated as a man.
Yeah, I believe it. Like I said, like, you know, women that want to transition into men are, well, I
I
mean, I'm
want
sure they've done the research. The ones that actually have gender dysphoria probably, or is that what it's called? Or did they got a new name for it now? Because I know, like, you're not allowed to say hermaphrodite anymore. Now you got to call them something else.
That's called Hermes.
Anyway, I want to go with gender dysphoria for now because I don't know what else to call it. But yeah, like the ones that are like serious about it and like really do suffer from that and like really want to change, I'm sure they know the difference. But like all these other, like most of them are like TikTok kids coming up and they're like, "Oh, I'm a man now," and it's just like, look, little girl, you really don't want to do that. Like, you think you do, but you don't. That's what they said about World of Warcraft, and well, Classic's kind of dead now. So, yeah.
I wonder if it's that self-made man, I think is.
Well, like, the main issue is like how many of these kids are just being pulled into, for lack of a better phrase, the fake LGBT community, being shown about how
Oh,
great it is, and that being part of the other gender is great. Like, if they actually realised that gender swapping, that the other gender is just as shit as the other one. Like, they're both bad.
They both have
They both
see,
suck.
this is another thing that like these TikTok kids don't think about. Like, I mean, I know like they're just doing it to be
Fucking
like
TikTok needs to burn.
self-victimizing and shit. But like something that some of these people don't think about is I think it's like the 20/80 rule or whatever, where like 80% of women go after the 20% of like what they deem as attractive men and shit. And like a lot of guys don't, the rest of us are kind of like left well, what the fuck? We're left with the dregs. We're left with, well, like Sasquatch, that picture I sent you guys. Or that Hobbit thing that hit me up. Like, yeah, they're yeah, we're left with those. Okay. And now here's like, follow me here for a second.
Thanks, Jack.
You also got to take into consideration there's a lot of people out there that just because you change to a man and like you want to be with women or whatever, there's going to be a lot of women that are going to be like, "Oh, I want to like I mean, quote real man." Not somebody that has the surgical. That's not me saying that. I'm just saying like what these people are gonna
Yeah.
be going about. Like, I mean, for instance, there was this one chick, and you can say whatever you want about me, but I'll be honest about it. There was this one chick that hit me up. Turned out it wasn't a chick. Uh, well, maybe it was. I don't know who they were or what gender they were for sure. But they were transitioning or whatever. They're like, "Hey, I'd like to, meet up and and I'm like, yeah. After they told me they were like transgender, I'm not interested. Like, I don't want a transgender guy that changed into a woman. I'm not interested.
Yep.
Also,
And
I don't think that that person had the uh like the sexual
was fully,
reassignment surgery
yeah, was
anyway.
fully
So
transition.
it's like, yeah, I'm not gay, so I'm not
Well,
interested.
see, and that's one thing that makes it like I don't understand, like, because people have preferences. I mean, it's talked about all the time how women have preferences of wanting a tall guy, tall,
Yep.
dark, and handsome and stuff. But yet men are ridiculed if they don't want a slightly heavier woman or a tall woman or anything like that if they have certain standards or a woman with a penis.
See, the issue is
Yeah.
because loyalty is now such a high fucking standard, nobody goes for it anymore.
What was that one dating site? It was I don't know, it was a couple years ago now, but they were like talking about like how you had to have height verification now if you were a man, and some dude posted like on the Twitter related to that. I think it was on the Twitter related to that dating app or site or whatever. He said, "I'm fine with height verification as long as the women have to do the weight verification." and,
It's a double standard.
and they didn't like that. And I'm just like, man, that guy makes sense.
Yeah. So next time you ask for their opinion, tell them that they should weigh in.
Yeah, but I guess like all the women didn't like that idea. They started in with their bullshit about what was it? Like, oh, men are dogs, all they care about's this and that. And it's like, well, but you're no different. Like Death said, it's a double standard.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, and
I mean,
if they actually ask people, like, a lot of men just want somebody to be loyal and not stabbed in the fucking back.
Yep. Well, and I just want to be treated nice over here. Clocks, we all treat you nice. Your mama Clocks. We gotta treat you. We respect our elders. Um, she's gonna give me shit for that one.
That was quick.
Fuck off. By the way, guys, Clocks is younger than me. She is not some hoe.
But not younger than me.
God, you're young, Aries. And you're Daddy Aries, and yet you're oh my god.
I'm really not young.
But and see, that's one thing I don't understand. Like, people can have these standards on who they date and stuff, and I think it's with these standards comes like, okay, well, I know I probably will not be that happy with like a really big, heavier set guy because it's a different lifestyle. I like going to the gym. I like going out. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to do those things with him. You know? Well, yeah, well, if you're a baby. Not crow baby, but I don't know. Hag with a king, get the fuck off my lawn, bitch. I love you, class. You're amazing.
So,
Yeah, like,
Clogs is waving a penis around again?
yeah, yeah, and waving at people and saying, "Get off my lawn."
This is my Citizen Kane.
Hi, Hall. How are you? But so everyone has their preferences on who they're with, and but a lot of them is just because it goes along with how they want to live their life. Yeah, you get those superficial bullshit that
I yell at everyone,
that
Clogs, not just the young kids.
what's one crazy? I'm a heavy set guy, but I go play tennis and do other things. Not saying that you say anything bad. It's all good. Well, yeah, that's a totally different thing. And that's like the exception of the rule. If I found a guy who still does everything that I do, he just tends to like food like I do. I mean, there's a reason why I'm thicker. I like food. I like carbs. I like
Whereas I'm
yeah,
thick. Whereas I'm thicker in the sense of. Duh.
yeah, his skull's thick.
It really is.
Crow, that totally threw me off. The fact that here we are talking about dicks and shit, and you do the sound alert, your dick small. I looked at the chat like, which one said that? That doesn't sound like any of them. And
It can't be that small if people can see it.
touche. Yeah, it's not small until someone has to get the tweezers and magnifying glass.
Why do you think I like the 8 times?
So you can see the little penises and shoot them off of the other guys.
Yeah, headshot.
Baby penis.
Perplexed is wanting an invite in.
I like
You aren't
perplexed.
in there. I can't get you in here. You're not sitting in a chat and that.
That's my buddy right there.
How can I invite you in if you're not in any of the chats for me to
Yeah,
move you down?
perplexed. Come on now.
Yeah.
Perplexed.
You need to join a chat so we can drag you like a queen.
Yeah.
Dude, some of those drag queen, like those runway shows, are fucking phenomenal. I will say that they know how to throw.
I have been to one drag queen show. I don't know what they're called. That was the one time I didn't mind being completely fucking surrounded by people. Because it was people being themselves. They were actually being honest. Like it was just, it was. I wasn't in a room full of people that were full of shit.
Always a
Yep.
good thing. No, I mean, like if they're gay or into drag or whatever, and they're like being themselves. That's fine. That's a good thing.
Yeah, like
But man,
drag
in the
interests me.
world today, do you really want to be around everybody that's being themselves? I mean, dude, there's some fucked up shit out there.
That's
Like
the
drag
thing, though.
queens and shit are perfectly normal,
They're,
but
they're not being themselves, and this is gonna piss off a lot of people. But the people who are fake pretending to be part of the LGBT group, they're protecting fucking pedophiles. Like that group, I can't fucking stand. They need to burn.
oh wait, wait, I didn't know about that.
There he is.
Those people are protecting pedophiles.
Yeah, there was a fucking parade. They call it a pride parade, but it really fucking wasn't. But there was a bunch of men on bikes naked and they were twerking around for kids. Even the kids themselves were asking, why are we watching this?
Yep.
That's weird. I didn't know about that.
All right, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello.
I miss you guys.
Mhm.
Death,
Yes.
looking great. As a friend, dude, flush that hair real quick in the back. The hair color. Look at that. Pow pow, pow pow. Dude,
Guys,
dude,
if you need someone to cheer you on, Perplex is the guy to do it.
yeah. What
Yeah.
do you guys need? What do you guys need?
Oh, that would be funny, Clocks. Evil but funny. That's like the sort of shit I'd do.
You got pizza.
Just push him in and take him out.
Man, I totally forgot I had pizza.
Well, obviously, I'm gonna stay here because this chat is fun. Let's talk.
is. Pineapple goes on pizza, guys.
Yes, it does.
Oh, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try
No,
it.
it
Pineapple goes on
doesn't.
pizza.
Yes, it does.
It does.
Why? Why do you fight it? Don't
If
fight
it doesn't, why am I able to put pineapple on it?
I'm not fighting
See?
it. It's
I'm gonna put. You know what? You know what I'm gonna put on my pizza? Banana.
Banana.
I'm gonna start a whole new trend. I'm gonna like,
Ham and
boom.
pineapple. Yes, I got ham, bacon, and
Oh,
pineapple on my
talk
pizza.
to me dirty some more.
Pineapple with black
you-
almond.
You guys,
You're-
is this
you got a
turning
lot
into
of
a
us to take out
mukbang?
the crew.
For
Nope.
I'm eating. This is my. I'm. Let's see. I'm drinking.
Yeah,
Angry
I see.
Orchard's
I see you
unsalted
drinking.
cider.
I see you drinking something, but I'm seeing something else there.
But see, I have a counter argument to the pizza thing, but this only applies to America and anyone who's
Yeah.
anti-communist. If pineapple doesn't apply, if pineapple doesn't belong in pizza, which I am fine with, and communism doesn't belong in America, why are you all on TikTok?
I'm not on TikTok. I
Yeah,
have one.
fuck TikTok.
Think probably.
I'm on TikTok.
Which is run by communists.
I do.
Yep.
Can't we all just get along? Have some fun.
Well,
We're
yeah,
humans.
whatever the aliens
The only
want.
way humans get along is by kicking each other's teeth in.
I'm not a human. I'm an entity.
That's partially true.
You are an entity.
Humans only get along and unite whenever there's something to fight.
Yep.
So
So that's why.
until the aliens come and start trying to wipe us out,
I've seen it.
humanity's not going to be united.
No, I know. That's why I'm an entity. Like Death knows this. Like that's
You're a
who
ghost?
yeah, I am. If you look up my name, it's very distinctive in like the definitions of the two parts.
Well, if you're not real, can I have your house?
I don't have a house.
Oh.
I
Well,
have
if
an
you're not real,
apartment.
can I have your stuff?
Sure.
All right, cool. Thanks.
Yeah.
I get the ghost.
No, I get everything. I'm going to sell it.
Here. I'll go on video to prove I'm real.
I'm going to sell you
hold
to
on,
Area
hold on.
51.
Before you do
You got-
that, let-
You got it.
What SCP is perplexed. What number's that one that's the computer?
Oh shit, guys, damn it! Like,
Oh,
why do you have to go
no.
right there? Whatever, you're gonna have a box.
What
on
are
your
you
fucking
talking about?
Oh, I like boxes.
Death, why are you complaining?
Can you do your camera in here? I don't know if you can.
It's okay if I
Oh.
can't.
Wolf's asking what SCP perplexed is, so I'm thinking since we only know him for a computer, he'd be that SCP, that's the hyper intelligent
Oh,
computer. I forget
You
what
guys
his
haven't-
number is.
You guys haven't seen what I look like yet?
I
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't see much of anything.
but you could be a computer generated
Rock's
image.
Rock's
True.
blind, and I don't think the people in
I
my
know.
chat have ever seen you because you don't stream.
Aw,
Yeah, I'm giving you shit again for not streaming.
you are.
What? Why not? You're
Hey,
like
if,
a dude.
if it's not something that you don't, if it's something you don't want to do anymore, I understand.
No,
I'm
I
not saying-
do. I do. I'm just trying to balance all this new stuff in my life, like, which
Oh,
is
you're
really
telling me.
cool.
I start university again here in 21. I can't remember if it's
Nice.
24th or the 28th.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's that one, Wolf.
That's a lizard cause she stick out her tongue. Oh,
It was the old style computers, I think it was. We were talking Windows ME around that time.
Oh, the one with
SCP-079, a sentient
Death. Pop
microcomputer.
quiz question.
yeah, I
It's
know
my
which one.
birthday month. What age am I gonna be?
You're old, is all I know.
Well, all I can say is if it's not 69, it won't be nice.
That's later. Meow.
He's 40.
That's Saturday.
No, my birthday is the 29th. It's on a full moon. I want to be like, wow, 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 like
Are you
werewolf.
turning 40?
I hope his girlfriend can keep up.
I know. What
Are
do you
you-
guys think? So I heard
are you-
40.
Are you turning 40?
I heard
Clock
40.
says 1,000. Death, where are you going to schools to? I think my class at Delta start at.
Ooh, Crystal, yes,
Northwood
I'm an immortal. If I am a werewolf, you are correct. I'm immortal.
He's Jesus.
Maybe.
That's why all the pictures of Jesus were wrong. Jesus was a
Yeah.
werewolf.
Well,
Jesus
Like
werewolf.
Dude, if you look up werewolf stuff, it's pretty effing cool.
all I can say that is that's his cross to bear.
werewolf
Time to call
in
Sam and Dean.
Christianity.
Yes,
Are you
call
ready?
Sam and Dean. Call them to come to my
I
house.
am gonna be 42.
Please.
Ah,
42?
that was close.
Yeah.
I didn't know that you're gonna be 42.
Yeah.
You are old.
But I'm sexy.
Hey, guess what?
What?
My birthday is next month. And guess how
September
old I'm going to be?
25.
I'll go with that. Yeah,
16.
sure. 25.
You're going to be as old as Crow.
What? September what?
5th.
All right, making notes. Birthday stream.
And I'm going to be
Birthday
a
stream.
decade younger than you.
Yeah.
See,
Oh,
when everybody else has
14.
birthdays, they keep it down on a fucking notepad. I'm not allowed to forget mine because Discord has theirs on the same fucking day.
You might be turning 14, Death. You might be as old as Clocks.
All right, I gotta pee. I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab another dog.
Clocks is like
I-
14.
Yes,
love this,
I'm
dude. Death, I
memorable.
love this chat. This is amazing.
Yeah, this is our podcast every Thursday.
Yeah,
Unless Ares ruins
Oh.
Ireland.
Okay.
Ireland's already ruined. I'm just
Again.
decorating the scenery, so to speak.
All right,
Death
perfect.
so wait, what'd that say? Death is a lizard?
Mm-hmm.
And they spelled lizard, but I thought lizard was spelled with one Z.
It is, but whatever.
Oh, okay. I was
Stop
confused. I was
giving
like,
people
shit.
shit for the way they spell. They want to be
I was thinking, oh shit, I've been spelling lizard wrong all this time. Like it's spelled with two Z's. I'm thinking, fuck. I really fucked that one up. People really think I'm stupid.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. I haven't seen her in fucking ages.
Who? What? Where? When? Why?
Lizard wait lady.
I think her username was Lizard. The last thing I remember was when she joined the VC. One thing I remember her saying, and it just cracks me up so fucking much, is when she was talking to Clocks and she genuinely said "mother," like she thought that was her name, completely by accident.
Aww.
I was like, "Oh mother," and then just realised what she said. Like, no, fuck, wait, I'm sorry. It was just so genuine.
That's awesome. And I love that you actually say genuine.
What do you want me to say? Genu beer?
No,
Genuine.
Genu rum?
You say genuine, but you say
Genuine.
genuine. You actually
Genuine
say it
sounds like
phonetically
a
correct.
sounds like a space thing. Sounds like
Well, I'm English anyway, but I say it is technically correct.
Lies.
Lucifer is my god. Okay, well that's good. Hey, at least you got something to believe in.
Which, technically, I could argue about the English language because I don't know why they keep reinforcing this point, but my family keeps insisting I'm a descendant of Shakespeare, and it pisses me off.
Huh?
My family keeps insisting that I'm one of the last descendants of Shakespeare, and it pisses me off.
Oh, well, you
What?
better keep your bloodline going. Get a harem.
Fuck that.
Yeah,
Dude.
too much of a headache. Get a girlfriend.
Yeah. Yeah. Same thing, really.
Yeah, but I mean, what's worse? Like 5 women to be yapping about something in your ear, or 1 woman yapping about something in your ear? I guess it depends on. You know what? You live in the old country, so you can just cut
Well,
her tongue out,
see,
right?
you
You
got
gotta
one.
subdue that chick,
See,
right?
one option you can only throw him out the door once. The other option, you have the option to shout and reload before you chuck the next one out.
I guess.
I'm sitting here eating bacon. I don't care. You have your harem. You have your.
But yeah, their argument when I say about that, when I refer to his will at any point, is that I think it was my nan's brother, his side of the family stole the second half of the will, which is that all rights of Shakespeare's shit go to the last male descendant of Shakespeare, which would be me.
Doesn't he have like a
That's interesting. We need
fucking
to get
building
you to
in
do
France?
23andMe or some shit. That's what we should do for one of our podcasts. Do 23andMe.
What the hell's that?
Wait, I think it's like a TLC thing where you
No.
like have
Tender loving
23
chicken.
kids. No, you
No,
have like
you.
23 kids with a chick named Kate or something.
I am not reading that, Wolf.
Reading what?
He put some Shakespearean stuff.
Whether
in
'tis the
chat.
nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against the sea of troubles, and by opposing them to die to sleep no more, and by a sleep to say we and oh god, my eyes are gone fucky. The heartache and the 1,000 natural shocks, that flesh is heir to, 'tis a consumption. Stop fucking chatting in a talk, it's throwing me off when you throw the text up, you pricks. The flesh is heir to, 'tis a consumption devourity to be wished, to die, to sleep, perchance to dream aye. There's the rub for in that sleep of death, what dreams may come.
What are we rubbing out in dreams? What?
We're making sure Ares PC stays cool.
Okay.
Yeah, also I figured out the second reason my computer was crashing, and that one was kind of my fault.
What? Is that why you needed the jizz in the tube?
Yeah, it's when I moved my desk forward to put the second monitor on the left-hand side, I moved the case forward and completely forgot about the fact that the front of my computer would be blocked. Half of the front vent would be blocked by the sofa, so I had to push the sofa back.
Mm.
But I still need to replace the thermal jizz anyway.
Oh, anyway. So
And see,
yeah.
you were sitting there blaming Unreal Engine.
That engine is shit anyway.
Who was blaming what?
Also, if I actually was a descendant of him, the only thing I would do with that will is make Shakespeare shit in schools optional, not mandatory.
So perplexed. Ares jizzed in his computer, and he's also a direct descendant of Shakespeare, the guy that wrote the Bible.
According to my family, who are also full of shit.
Nice. I'm royalty. I have a cast on Wales, apparently.
But have you jizzed into your computer today?
Yes.
Oh, okay. But then you're on the same page
That's
as
how you
I.
cool it down, duh.
Yeah.
It lubricated the fan just fine, and now everything's back on par, and
Well,
it's
no,
cooling
you
very
have
nicely.
you have to ejaculate directly onto the processor.
No, that's what the heat conductor I use between the cooling plate and the processor.
Yeah, but you have to make sure that there's jizz in there too to make sure.
Ad
Yes,
break in
that's
27 seconds, guys.
Yes, that's what I use.
Oh, okay. As long as you're ejaculating all over the place, you'll probably be fine.
Dude,
Just-
dude, do not bring a black light up in here because
Yeah,
it's everywhere.
you better ejaculate into a
Dude,
light socket too. I think it helps make the electricity run faster.
See,
no.
everyone, like, the world has got to the point where it's so desperate, it's actually cheaper to buy a nightlight than it is night vision.
I will not do that because I eat way too much salt, and I know salt water is conductive. I will never pee in a light socket.
No, don't pee in it. You ejaculate
I won't.
into
No,
it.
I won't. No, I won't jizz into it either. That's even a better conductor. Some of the salt.
Exactly. It makes the electricity run faster.
No, then I don't want
Yeah,
to
right,
die.
right,
Come
reach
on,
to
I'm
your
smarter
penis.
than this. Let's go.
Speaking of conductors, I barely know her, and I also need to pee. Back in a minute.
Well, just ejaculate into a tube and then
with us
squirt
on
that
stream?
into it.
No.
I don't know. We were doing pretty good there for a while. That people really was
Hi, Rocco.
liking the
We
All
we
in-
all of a
Rocco,
sudden
where
we
you
had to
go?
go clean
Rocco,
stuff.
where are you gonna ejaculate later? Don't do it in the
PC. Do it in the PC.
Throwing it into the house plant.
No, that's my no.
Right
that's
into
my
the weed plant.
No, it's my tomatoes or not tomatoes, potatoes. Don't jizz in the potatoes.
That's okay. It'll make them grow big.
I'm Irish.
Okay. Okay, let's see.
Rocco,
What's the
No,
other
he's
thing
looking
I
at me
was
funny. He's
going
squatting on the
to-
pot. God damn it. He's squatting
He's-
on the pot right now.
He
He's
might
looking
just
at
be
me.
pooping. He might just be
he's
pooping in the
he's on
potatoes.
my potatoes. He's looking at me. His little hands up and it says, "Fuck you, Dad." I think he's jizzing
Wait.
on my potatoes.
His hand. What the fuck is he?
He's a cat.
He's a cat.
Your cat
just
has
got-
hands?
Yes, they all have hands. Your cat doesn't have thumbs?
No, that's a genetic mutation. I've seen cats with thumbs.
He's
but that's
he's a
genetic
Maine Coon.
mutation.
Yeah, he has it. He just he said, "Dad, you need to see it again. There's another fuck you." I'm like, "Quit pooping on the fucking potato plants."
No, at least he doesn't piss on the floor like all of Death's boyfriends.
How many boyfriends do you think I have? I'm single. I don't have any.
Dude,
Right.
Death, I just saw your face go, "What the fuck?"
I assume you have a lot because you're always bitching about pissing in the floor.
No, that's my dog Lily, who literally just
Aw.
peed on the floor when I had to go get my pizza.
And how old is she?
She's 5.
Well,
She's
she needs to learn a lesson. Go beat
She-
that bitch.
She's
kidding.
a no. She thinks she thinks I'm playing when I try and punish her. So I can't punish her. She thinks it's playing.
Death, what's there? Wait, spider in your left ear. Your left ear is down. There's a spider crawling.
No, there isn't.
Nope, right there. Look. No. It's on your shoulder now. It's crawling.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it's going for your necklace. It's going down the shit. It's down. Stretch. It's right there. No, stretch. It's gone lower.
You just you're a dick.
Lower.
Look at this. Rawg and Perplex over here trying to turn me into a Twitch thought here.
You know you. Dude, that was the best one yet. I did good.
Too bad I'm wearing a bra today. Ha ha
Oh.
ha.
Bruh.
Private
Yeah,
message
bro.
sent.
Oh, you didn't
private-
you didn't go see
private-
the neighbor today?
No.
Alright.
No.
No one knows I'm here. How much? No, I'm kidding.
Man, we can really make like the price of Death's neighborhood go way the fuck up, and then she can sell the house for a huge
Dude.
profit.
You better.
How?
You better quit twirling that hair, friend.
Just promise everybody that you're going to be their neighbor, and yeah, like
Won't you be my neighbor?
Like, top 10 ways to improve your property value. Number 1, disco tits.
Nailed it. You guys are the best.
Disco tits.
You guys just broke me.
Oh my god, I hope I get that clip later. That's great.
I'm not even on camera.
Okay, guys, hi.
Hey guys. Hey, welcome back to school. Here,
Right.
let me treat Pando. I feel like I need to. Dude, that was epic. That
Oh
was
my
so funny.
god. Well, Perplex, you heard about that story, didn't you?
What story? I'm all the time.
There was a day that I woke
Okay.
up in the morning and I decided that I needed to start like cleaning off my deck and cleaning out. And I just woke up and started doing stuff. I get a cup of coffee and I start doing stuff, not even thinking about stuff. Well, in the morning, obviously, I don't sleep in a bra. And I didn't realize
You have my
that
attention?
the shirt that I was wearing was see-through. Like I
Wait,
know it's
I don't
know it
believe you.
was-
I need to see a clip.
I knew I threw away the shirt.
What?
I know it was slightly
Evidence
see-through.
tampering
I didn't
I
realize
was sad
how
too.
I object.
I didn't realize how see-through it was. But all of a sudden, as I'm cleaning, my neighbor from across the road starts walking across the road towards me. He's never done this before, mind you. And nothing's clicking. Like, I'm just like, what? And he starts talking to me about my cat Shadow, my black cat, and how on what his name is,
Oh
and
shit! He's
and,
like a bazinga.
and talks about how he comes over and eats some of his food, and
No
how
bullshit.
he gets into fights with
Oh.
the other neighbor cats because Shadow is an indoor outdoor. He's neutered, but he's an indoor outdoor cat. And yeah, it wasn't until after he left and I came inside and looked
You
in the
can't. You
mirror
came
and
inside.
realized that
You're good.
hey,
You're good.
you can totally see glitter nipples.
Yeah. Wait. Private chat. I don't believe you.
Yeah, I got a question. You said
Who's
you
hard?
threw away the top.
Who's
right?
hard right
Okay.
now?
Yeah, so
Okay,
now she's walking around without the top, so walking around
But you
topless.
threw away the top, right?
You're getting it. I'm a taken man. I'm
You're
being
right.
naughty. I apologize. I'm
But
also drunk. So
Death.
take
You
advantage
said
of me.
you said you threw away the
okay,
top, right?
it's not fully thrown away yet. It's on my mudroom floor
Oh
next
bullshit!
to the trash.
You go grab that.
It's
I'll
like,
go grab
oh
it
my
now.
god.
I'll show you. I will show. I'm not putting the fucker on.
We
but I'll
don't
show
have
you.
to.
I just want to see the top.
Like, oh my god, I totally threw it away, but when I threw it, I limp wristed it, so it missed the trash.
You're welcome, guys. I'm kidding.
Yeah, see, most guys, they would have just fucking stood there instead, whereas me, I would have just had Night Fever playing on loop for a fucking joke.
You would. You would have had me like reaching places. Hey, what's over there?
Yeah, well, laughing my ass off, yeah.
Yep. Just like, I wonder how much stuff I can get this woman to do before she notices that she's showing the neighborhood her tit.
But you see, it wasn't my plan that went tits up.
Okay.
All right.
And this is actually one of my favorite pajama tops. So
Don't
I hate
throw
the
it
fact that I
away.
actually have to, well, it's starting to fall apart anyway, so cuz well, it's cheap see-through fabric.
Well, call Redstone. Go dumpster diving for a new one.
But so it's one of my friend's shirts.
You're gonna
But
throw
here's
away
it.
your friend's shirt? Is that Perplex's shirt?
No, that's not.
No wonder why he's
But,
always
okay.
perplexed.
But see how you can see the
Fucking
sticky
Death keeps
note
taking his
through.
clothes.
I don't believe you. I need you to try that.
No, I'm not gonna fucking try it on.
No, put the sticky notes where your no-nos are, and then try it on.
No,
And we'll have the
no.
proper idea.
No. The best PJ shirts are the ones you steal from the guys. Yes, but I am single. I don't have a man to steal anything from.
No, so she's
So-
been stealing everything from Perplexed.
Objection!
No, he has
Most of us don't wear
Don't
PJs.
put that out there. Do not put that out there. I'm not getting
Yes.
perplexed girlfriend mad at
we're
me.
friends. Note for the record, Death and I
But-
are great friends.
But yeah, see, I can actually see. what's
See
on
now,
my
Clocks,
computer.
you just admitted to being a guy.
Clocks has
Yeah.
a penis?
Yay, Clax, you can mail me some.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, Clocks just admitted to being a guy.
Okay, guys, can you see how fucking see-through this is or no?
Nope. I need
I'm not fucking putting it on.
Hey,
All
look,
right.
I see a nipple.
All right. Put your hand on it. Just push through the fabric with your hand.
I can see
Like-
a nipple.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll see the hand, and that's flesh, and
Here,
see
let
the
me see.
hand.
Why does your hand have nipples on it?
I need something with color to actually.
Well,
Well,
you guys
your nipples
take
have
it-
color. They glitter. They sparkle in the sunlight.
Nat
you a
fever,
vampire?
nat fever.
There.
Well, our
you-
nipples
you
are.
can
See
see
it. Yep. Holy
That's how
shit! You did that seriously?
Yes.
Out there, like, here's my. What do you need? I'll be the best neighbor ever. And you're like, oh shit. you
Luckily,
can
it
see
was
my
really
dick.
early in the morning, so like he's
Well,
just one that wakes up really early.
Yeah,
but
and then
he
he
probably
went back
told the
to-
neighbor
But
about it
then
though.
he went back to his wife and was like, "Let's go, honey."
No, he's
Neighbor,
no. He might be dating someone, but he does not have a wife.
he just went outside and was like, oh, it's a bit nippy out here.
Oh,
So
now
not
she's
asking-
covering up.
I'm cold. I even.
Well, yeah, she's American. Of course she's got to cover up.
I can't tell.
Have you seen American women?
Jeff, I love you. You know we're best friends.
I love you too,
They
jackass.
barely wear anything. Even the ones that really should wear more don't.
No, so Death and I are like the best friends
Huh.
that can fuck around and not have any guilt of anything because we know that we're
Yes.
friends. So for the chat, anyone that can hear me doing these jokes, it really is just she's a good friend. She's fucking badass. I'm glad. All you guys are badass. It's so much fun right now. I just gotta remember I put my orders in before 11.
Well, I love
Yeah,
her.
get your work done.
No, I'm partying right now.
Yeah,
Good.
and this is a reminder to everyone in the cancel culture community and everyone who even associates with them. This is what it's like to have a fucking sense of humor.
Yeah, thank you.
Who's gonna cut what off? Cut
Oh, I have lots
perplexed
of
off?
burps.
Your
There's
nipples.
there's no. We're not cutting my nipples off.
Yes,
I'll cut-
they will
I'll
make amazing ornaments for my
I'll
belt.
cut my nipples off for the right price. Anyone else
But
make
like,
an offer?
isn't that what the dyslexic scissors are for? Because they go nip nip instead of snip snip.
That-
The floor when he hits it. Yes, the floor will cut him off when he hits it. They're talking about cutting you off, perplexed, just so you know.
Yeah.
well, they don't know what I do for a living.
If he drinks much more, he's gonna be in the potato plant with his cat taking a dump.
Yeah, guys, he's just testing what he sells. That's what's going on.
What's he
Exactly.
selling?
I
Potato
sell
poop?
booze.
He's selling
No,
his
I sell booze
testes.
for a living.
Ah. Oh, you're a brewer.
No,
No.
I sell spirits. I'm a liquor salesman.
You sell ghosts?
Yeah, ghosts.
Alright.
Okay, now we need to end this since this debate, since it's been going around for so fucking long, and the people who are affected by this get so angry about it. Since you sell spirits, have you ever seen any gingers?
Once.
Was it died? Well, I mean, technically the spirits does it, they all died, but you know what I mean.
Nope, it was real.
My god.
Yeah. Crazy, I know.
So what's the difference between spirits and all the other alcohols?
High proof.
Yeah, basically just
So,
alcohol content.
Vodka?
70 and up. 70 and up is considered a spirit. Anything less is wine or low proof or like a liqueur.
A cure?
Liqueur, like triple sec.
It's-
38 proof.
It's liqueur for my soberism.
Okay, so it's not like all like so like what you're saying is if you can get enough alcohol concentration into a common beer, it would be considered a spirit.
Question, does moonshine count as spirits?
Yes.
Huh.
Yeah.
So listen, dude, I've been dealing with spirits for the last 20 years of my life, so I know everything. Not to toot my own horn, but I do. Spirits are like moonshine is moonshine, but now moonshine is a product that we sell, and yeah, we can sell like up to like what is it, 120, it can go up to wherever you want.
That's
So
it?
Well, I just didn't know if there was like an upper cut off, like it goes from beer and wine to spirits, and then why?
No, what's the question? Ask me.
Like,
Hear him.
like, is there an upper limit to what's considered to be spirits before it just becomes pure alcohol?
So when you have a column still and you're brewing vodka, you're basically brewing Everclear. It goes up and down, up and down, up and down. You add water, you proof it down, and then once the base grain for every spirit you guys know is vodka. It's a neutral grain spirit. That's the basis of any gin, bourbon, liqueur, anything. It all starts with vodka. And that's that big column still you guys see like the pictures. Like wow. So it gets distilled at like a high proof, and then once you have that spirit, you can do anything you want with it. Make it a bourbon, make it a whiskey, make it a gin, make it a liqueur, make it a. And then if you want wine-based spirits, you use brandy because every brandy in the world is grape base or fruit base, to where all the wine stuff comes in. So yeah,
Hey James, I do have one other question. It's been bugging me for years. Like, on Spurnoff, I think it says it's triple distilled. Like they're saying it like it's a brag, but no explanation as to what the fuck that means. Is there a point where distilling it becomes redundant?
6 times.
So, like, what does distilling it actually mean?
Distilling is you distill it once, you gather it, you put it back to the still twice, you gather it, put it
Yeah,
back
it's
to
like
the still.
refining it.
So it's basically
3.
purifying it.
Yep.
Yeah,
6.
but there
anything-
is one thing to that. I don't know if he knows it. He said you can run whatever that alcohol was through a still 6 times.
Mhm.
With moonshine, you don't want to run it through more than 3 because you'll blow your still up.
Oh, moonshine. If you're
Yes, you
talking
being
about,
from West Virginia would know that.
yeah,
Excuse me, we have a very strong heritage of moonshining here.
that I don't know anything about.
What, blowing up your
Politely
still?
decline. No, because I legally can't say I have anything to do with moonshining with my salesman license.
Well,
Yes.
no, like that's just common knowledge. You can look it up. Like,
Mhm.
I don't know what alcohol you were talking about that you can run through 6 times, but I'm guessing it's not as strong as moonshine because, I mean,
Your
there's a
hearts,
chance.
your tails. I get it.
Okay,
There's a
Wolf has
chance.
a serious question.
Yeah.
He says, "What does the drinky expert say about vodquilla?"
That's tequila added with vodka liqueur. It's literally a combination of vodka but they have to make it so it's sweet. So it's a vodka liqueur mixed with tequila. I've sold vodka.
I think I might have to try that one day.
I thought he
Talking
just
about
made it up.
alcohol?
I've never
Mm-mm.
heard of vodka.
Yes,
No,
we are talking about alcohol.
Does it taste like vodka and
Yeah.
tequila mixed together?
it's a very sweet, sugary based shot. It's nor tequila nor vodka. It's just like what is this?
Are you quiet?
Yeah, I don't.
Ooh,
You
another
Ooh.
question. Another question.
Have you
I
tried Everclear?
Everclear's
doesn't
not,
everybody drink Everclear?
dude. Everclear's a gimmick. It's a overproof neutral grain spirit. It's a gimmick.
Well, I liked it, even though it burned my eyebrows off.
Which proof do you want?
The one that can catch fire.
That's a 151 and up.
I was gonna say that's most
Mm-hmm.
like, well, according to what a spirit is, from what I understand, if I
I got
understand
a
correctly, every spirit can be lit on fire.
151. I got a bottle in the background right now of 151 rum. I'll light it on fire right now if someone asks me.
Yeah, if you bring
Permission on
that to your
camera.
Christmas party, that you're gonna create a different type of exploding toilet.
Remember, if you do light it on fire and take the shot and it does hit your mouth and still has the consistency of that 151, you will light yourself on fire. Be very careful.
Yeah, that's always bugged me. Like, how stupid is the fire shots?
Stupid.
Right.
You have to burn it out with another additive like a flaming Dr. Pepper. Look that one up. When you add it, it's flame. You add the shot, it puts the flame out. You drink it. It tastes like Dr. Pepper.
Yeah,
You're
because like I know the fire eaters, they actually have to have their mouths lined with something. So just the fact that they're having shots that are on fire.
welcome. No, you're an idiot if you do 151 in your bare mouth without. It's stupid. Don't do it. You're literally putting a flammable liquid in your mouth.
Well, I
Don't
didn't
do
light
it.
it on fire on purpose.
I'm just saying.
I've seen people take flaming shots. I never understood why.
I kind of dropped it, so I didn't drink it.
I know about the boom juice I handle every day at work.
It wasn't a Molotov, it was a flaming shot. I didn't throw it, I accidentally dropped it.
Nice, Wolf. Boom juice. I like it. It's like, oh, mixer. I gotta work today. Shit, I need that.
Well, I hope Wolf isn't drinking what he's handling, because if he, well, he's probably dead.
Right now, let's see.
But here's a question. Why does cold cider always taste better than warm cider?
Why does
Because you
cold
don't like the
cider?
flavor.
Why does cold cider
Always taste better than
worse?
warm. Because I've just gone through 5 bottles of warm, and I've had one cold, and the cold one's better.
Because it's not in cider.
But I barely know her.
I answered your question. Though, didn't
There we go.
There's fire in there.
Took me a
Nailed
minute, but I
it.
heard it and I started rushing to that.
Yeah,
Nailed it.
people like the people that drink like the really they like their cold or their alcoholic drinks cold. I was always under the impression that they just don't like the flavor
It's just
because cold kind of like neutralizes the flavor a little bit, whereas if it's warm, you can taste like more.
Dude,
The piss.
there's so many in all seriousness, there's so many different styles of every spirit, and it's very unique to what you want to taste. Like, if you want to do a bourbon tasting, there's all the way of all those influences. Tequila, same way. Vodka, always cold, always chilled. And if you have a vodka, like if it's like there's so many things. There's like gin. People hate like, oh, I hate gin. I hate pine sol. Dude, gin has come so far.
Pine.
Seriously.
Oh, does gin taste like pine?
So, have you drinking gin?
Nah, I don't drink.
All right, so you wouldn't know. It's a very juniper berry. Google juniper berry. It's a very bitter, very pine sol-y accent. Juniper berry is a main directive of all gins. Oh, I had a few sips of. I never got drunk though. What did Crystal? What'd you say? Iron Wolf vodka. Huh? I don't even know what that is.
Well, yeah, you're underage, Crow.
It's the vodka from the Iron Wolf.
The Iron Wolf.
Keep me in play. Keep me in play here. Make sure I'm not answering to children.
I've had Iron City beer once. I'll never drink
Oh,
that
I
again.
know everything about bourbon. Everything.
Guys, are we really gonna sit here and for the rest and talk about alcohol?
Nope. What do you want to do, Death?
Well,
It's
we
your
got a
turn.
professional distiller here, so a lot of people's got questions.
He's not a distiller. He sells it.
Play
This-
games. Let's go.
We're,
You guys wanna
no,
play?
Yeah,
this is a
also
podcast,
play
This is
video
a
goofball. We
games.
don't.
podcast. We
Oh.
don't play games in the podcast.
Shit. I forgot.
Just more like talking about like shit, like world events and whatnot.
You realistic knocking.
Let's see.
So this is what you do. You buy the cheap crappy vodka. You buy one of them 24 packs of cheap crappy beer. You just drink out of the bottle of vodka and chase it with crappy beer. You do that pregame.
Oh my god.
Hmm.
Okay.
That's
How did
yeah.
that saying go? Liquor before beer, have no
As long
fear.
as you, as
Beer
long as you don't
before
care about
liquor,
taste.
you never been sicker.
Yeah. There's a whole different experience to everything. But anyway, Death. What do you think
What do
about
I think?
next topic? I vote favorite amusement rides, everybody.
Oh
Boom.
god.
Yeah. There's a
don't-
topic.
Let's see. Last time I went.
Roller coaster, like where you put your arms up and like,
I do have one, and it's
right, Death?
kind of a childish one. I think it was in Fort
Put
Park.
your arms up like a roller coaster? I'm kidding.
He likes to ride the
Could talk about
caterpillar
how much
ride.
it sucks that we need mosquitoes. Why do we need mosquitoes?
I
don't.
don't know. They're the devil. That's
We
a
don't.
great question.
They've been trying to exterminate them.
Dude, they just
I think they're just always there.
okay, I'm gonna
Mosquitoes
Google
are from
mosquitoes.
Okay. Okay, I want to hear about Ares's kitty ride that he likes.
I think it's in Fort Park. It's just one of those simple ones where you in one cart, you go up about like 50 feet in the air or whatever, and then you just go straight down into splash into the river. It's just one of those basic ones. But I just remember this one time when we went there, and it was off season, so it was completely quiet. And the guys who run the place just let me sat in there for half an hour and just keep going round and round and round.
Oh, I love that. Like here in the US, we have Cedar Point in Ohio. And heck, there was one time it was what the hell, this was when I was in my teen years, and there's just this stupid little kiddie ride. It's just like this cart that just goes around in an oval, and there are actually 2 carts, and they race. I think it's called Blue Streak or whatever. It's literally right next to the exit. So me and my brothers and my dad and stuff were the place is shutting down, but obviously
Hey,
things have
Wolf.
to like there's people who still have to walk out and stuff. And so, well, we go and get on this ride, and finally they're just like, "Well, do you guys just want to continue instead of like jumping off and going through the line?" Well, yeah, of course. So we literally, as people and the workers were cleaning up and getting ready to go and stuff, we just rode this ride. It wasn't the best ride there. It's not my favorite, but the fact that you could just sit there and just ride it like 50 times right before you leave, that was fun.
Sidestep, you just remind me of my absolute favourite thing. Bumper cars. I am fucking lethal in those. It is great fun.
What was that? What
Bumper
was great for?
bumper cars. You're basically in it.
Love bumper
You're in
cars.
an arena and you got cars and you just basically crash into everyone. I nearly gave my sister a concussion in one of them before.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
I am fucking lethal in them.
Like let's see another. So Cedar Point is like the closest, because for those who don't know, Deathkitten from the mitten means Michigan. So Ohio's literally right there. You have to be given permission to speak. No.
You
How
live
dare
in
you? You're a fucking streamer. Why don't you
you
have
live
the
in
streamer role?
Ohio?
You don't have permission to speak, Death.
There. I gave you the streamer role, so you shouldn't have to deal with that from now on. But so, and they come out with new ones all the time there. I think they actually just came out with a new Top Thrill Dragster, which, I'm sorry, Top Thrill Dragster is so fucking overrated. You have a 4-hour fucking wait for this ride that lasts like 8 fucking seconds. Not worth it.
Yeah, it really is overrated. I've been on it before.
Like, and they just did an upgrade to it or some shit. But my favorite was Raptor, and since then I think there was this Valkyrie. Fuck, I can't even fucking say it. But basically, your feet hang, and so you're just go wee, and I love it. I love it. It's great. It's like I book it towards these ones. Um, but I always make sure, because generally I go for my birthday, and generally my birthday lands on, well, I just told you guys when my birthday was, right? So that's Labor Day weekend generally. So I generally go Labor Day weekend. So that's a busy fucking weekend at Cedar Point. So I make sure to go and get the fast pass, and you can hit all the rides before 2, and then you can hit them all again.
You could
My
also buy like a season pass, and you can just go like whenever you want throughout the year.
Yeah, but I can't drive down like that. Oh, thanks for the raid. How was everything? Did you have fun? Did you go pew pews?
And a quick roll back to the question of why we need mosquitoes. They're part of the food chain is the short answer.
How dare they?
Yeah, I know, right? They suck.
Yeah, but they're not important. Like, there's plenty of other insects that can kind of replace their, like, role or whatever. That,
Mosquitoes are Satan.
Yes, Clax did say that earlier, and I just didn't read it out loud.
well, why not? What did
My
Clock
bad.
say? They're part of
That
the.
Like,
that part of the food chain.
yes, they can be taken out of the food chain, but if they're taken out, there's not enough of the other insects to replace them. Like, they take up their own space. Was it fish and birds, frogs and bats? They all eat them as part of the food chain. If they were just gone, they wouldn't be taking up their own space for those animals to go out and hunt them and eat them.
What
Just spray some kind of horny powder all over the other insects where they live, and it'll increase the other population. It'll be fine.
Whoa. Hey now.
You know, whatever. I don't know.
That was clever.
They have shit like that. I'm sure they have horny powder that they can like squirt on bugs to
Dolphin
make them.
jelly?
I like how she brings up
Yeah, exactly.
I like how she brings up mosquitoes and not the thing that is actually causing problems, like locusts.
No, locusts are overrated.
There is, I think it's in England, there's a laboratory that has thousands of them, and they're implanting little microchips into their brains to figure out how their little hive system works. It's actually kind of cool if you can
Oh,
find a video of
yeah.
it.
And then like if you dial in like the right numbers on the keypad, it'll cause their heads to explode.
Probably.
That would be cool.
Cool.
You guys are pretty, like, all right. So I'm gonna sign up for the trials for the Neuralink game.
Neuralink game.
No, like don't me up to Neuralink. Elon, our guy.
Oh. Oh, that guy. Yeah, I've heard of that guy.
Sounds like a good night, Paul. Glad you
Getting
had fun.
Neuralinked by Elon Musk is a good night.
Dude, did you hear? Okay, so the whole fight with the Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg, it's still not like finalized or anything like that.
They're having a fight?
But
Yep.
apparently Mark Zuckerberg built an octagon. I already did that, Perplex. What the hell?
I'm doing
Whatever.
it again. He deserves
Okay.
it too.
We love Paul, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, he actually built an octagon thing in his yard because he's getting ready for this fight, even though it's
Like, what are they? Are they just gonna like slap each
I haven't
other?
really like.
Are they building transformers? Like, what are they?
So basically what you're saying is there's a fight between a lizard people and a basement dweller.
I haven't been keeping up with it, so I have no idea. What's
Yeah,
going
I
on.
don't know what the
well,
fuck's going on.
that's the thing. Nothing has been updated in a while because
Well,
no
didn't
one's
really
Perplex
gonna
say it
fight.
was all fake?
because yeah, they're not really gonna fight, even though both have been. Well, I know Elon Musk. So there was a UFC fighter who offered to train Elon Musk.
Oh my god, it was
I
Musk
don't
that started it again, wasn't it?
I don't think it was.
Jake Paul?
I don't think
didn't
anyone
know.
offered anything to Zuckerberg. They're both fucking ripped. I know that. I mean, come on. You know Elon Musk is a fucking doomsdayer who wants to go to the fucking
He
Mars.
really fucking isn't. He is severely overrated. Like, if you look at
Probably a cyborg.
if you look at any of the projects he's actually done, you'll find that list is a lot shorter than what you actually think it is. Because
What if
every
what if
s-
Mark,
no,
what if
because
what if Mark Zuckerberg built Elon and it's his puppet?
like,
Boom.
That'd be
Mic
that.
drop.
I
If-
like the idea of a
There's a
cyborg
conspiracy.
fighting a lizard man better.
like if you actually go through the list of stuff that people associate with Elon Musk
But I didn't mean to.
and actually look at it, you'll find out that all he done was financed it. He actually had nothing to do with the actual construction of it. All he done was throw money at the project.
You mean the
Who?
giant
Of
penis
what?
ship that he had built?
He had it built, but he wasn't the one building it.
Who built it?
Then why did it
The people he was throwing money at, basically. He was just there as moral support to throw money at the project.
SpaceX.
He was the wallet.
Yeah,
Okay, SpaceX. Then who was he paying? It's his own company.
it's his company, but he's paying all the workers to do all of the work and redesign the space, all the shuttles and
That's-
everything.
That's what an owner of a company does.
But that's the thing, though. Like, they're not associating the work with his workers; they're associating it with him, who's just throwing money at it, not the people actually designing it.
Yeah, but
Well,
he
yeah,
has
I
strict
assumed.
requirements.
Or
of
at the very least
who-
associated
who-
with the company versus the owner.
Like, even the company I work at, Audi, they have strict requirements.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
assumed, like, listen. I
No, this is
assumed
a
that
great
everybody
podcast.
was.
This is
I,
a great podcast now. I'm curious.
I thought I assumed that like everybody was under the impression that he wasn't an engineer and that yeah he was just funding this shit. Do people actually think that he's like an engineer and knows how to build
No, like
spaceships
there
and
are
most people,
who think that he's a full-on genius and know how to
Man.
do
Mo-
all this stuff.
most people think that the shit that comes out of his companies, it was him that designed them.
No,
Oh,
you're
I
fucking
never thought that.
stupid.
People are fucking dumb. Like
He just funds shit.
Yeah.
I was gonna
So,
say, I mean, it's
cool.
one
So-
thing to like have an idea and be
I have a
like, hey,
question.
I want to
have a
go to
question.
Mars.
Pause. I have someone that I can shout out as like a intro company thing that's great. Do you guys have one that you like and shout out now?
What do you mean?
What?
Like
Why
a
are we
startup.
shouting?
Like a
Why?
startup. Like
Please
someone
rephrase the question.
He
like a
wants to
start.
shout out. Why are we? We're in the middle of a conversation, Purple X. Why are we shouting out people?
Hey
Or
Val.
companies?
No, Elon. Like you said, Elon. They were like, he's just throwing money at stuff. I was saying like, I like what. Does anybody else have someone else they would say they would back? It was my main question.
I don't know, but I know Ares has an idea that he or something he wants to talk about. That
If-
not
Ares.
out
If
there.
I had one person that I would back as an actual designer and somebody who could actually make this stuff, it'd be John Carmack. The guy who made the engine for the original Doom. The guy who, it was either Twitter or Facebook, worked as one of their lead engineers and is currently working on AI. That guy is a fucking genius. Like, he is actively working on stuff.
So you
Yeah,
guys are
but
going
he's
computer
also
AI.
an engineer,
Right.
or well, a computer engineer.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like
Ares?
he's more than an engineer. He's the guy that actually makes is like the engineer. They're the people that they get the blueprints and stuff and they build it together. He's the guy who gives those blueprints and makes them.
Yeah, I watched the documentary. Yeah, I know him well.
Ares.
Yeah.
What was that
Ares.
topic you wanted to talk about with Valiant?
Oh yeah.
He's the only one who would understand.
Thank you.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Brandon Herrera and his boxing
you,
match. Please tell me you saw his boxing match.
I feel like I'm having deja vu right now.
I did not see Brandon's boxing match, but I seen that he won.
He won. I fucking hate watching boxing because it is boring, but I watched his match and it was actually a good match. From the first round to when he won, you could actively see him growing as a fighter. It was actually impressive watching him fight. And that hit that won him the match, it was a fucking nice punch.
Now you got me. Son of a bitch. Now you got me wanting to watch, see if he's got the fight up yet.
Oh, the fight's out. It's been out for about a week now.
Oh, yep, there it is.
Yeah, like he went from the first round to taking hits, struggling to dodge, to the third round to basically owning the fucking match. Like, you could actually see him grow as a fighter, which is something you never see in a fight anymore.
Alright, rest and build. Okay. Must have went.
He's got to have what? 50 pounds on Sellers?
He's got extra weight, but the other guy has extra height and reach on him.
Chest boxing?
So he has to try getting close to get the hits in, while the other guy can pull him out of range and still get the hits in. And despite that, he was still able to dodge some of those fucking hits that would have done some damage.
Well, I know what I'm watching now. Yeah, I've been meaning to watch this fight. I haven't gotten around to it.
You need to watch it. It's I don't normally recommend fights because I don't normally recommend fights because they are
I need to fucking see this. What
like
the fuck is check
Brandon barely had 6 weeks to train to fight properly, and it shows at the beginning. But the way he develops experience and puts it into his fight, I honestly think he could have gone professional if he actually wanted to do boxing properly.
You're making me want to watch this, and I don't even watch boxing.
I have
So
no
you gotta
fucking clue what you guys
understand,
are talking about.
Brandon Herrera is a gun tuber. You know, that's his primary content is everything related to guns. And I don't know how this fight come about originally. Because, like Ari said, he only had less than 6 weeks to train for this fight. Was it a like a I know it was a celebrity boxing match, but was it for like a charity or something like that?
I have no idea. I just know it was a celebrity boxing match for YouTubers, but it was one of those ones where they were expecting to fight at professional standard, but whereas the rest of them kind of had some degree of training, he was kind of a Hey, do you want to join in? You got 6 weeks of training? Oh well, fuck it. I'm sure you'll do fine.
What's the one with Oh god, I can't think of the guy's name now. Dude's wife or whatever is or has an OnlyFans and people have.
That really narrows it down with YouTubers.
Damn it! Now it's gonna drive me.
Okay.
He fought against the guy named James Sellers. I've no idea who the guy is, but
Dude, have you heard of this thing called chess boxing?
nope.
I've heard of midget wrestling.
Yeah.
I've heard of mud wrestling.
Chess boxing is a hybrid sport that combines
Oh,
traditional
that!
disciplines, chess and boxing.
I've
Combatants play alternating rounds of blitz chess and boxing until one wins by checkmate or knockout.
I have seen that, and I've seen some of the drama that's been going on with that, and it is fucking hilarious.
What the fuck? Okay,
There-
I need to fucking...
All
I've-
I'm picturing is like just two guys are just sitting at a table, like peacefully playing chess, and someone lands up like taking a pawn, and then just sucker
nerds.
punching the other guy.
I think the rules are is 1 round of boxing and then followed by a minute of chess, and then another round of boxing and then another minute of chess. But there's this one other YouTuber who's based in Australia called I Did a Thing, and at some point I think it was just chess where there was a scandal going around where where a professional chess player got beaten by an amateur who shouldn't have been beaten by that amateur, but they trying to figure out how he got beaten, and it came up with a theory that the amateur was wearing a butt plug that was vibrating instructions of what to play.
No,
I remember this.
Yeah, I did a thing.
Morse code.
Yeah, I did a thing.
Remember this.
He was gonna do the chess boxing, but he bitched out basically, which I honestly can't blame him because you kind of need to have a certain mentality to do boxing. But I think it was one of his friends was going to do it, so then he rigged up this butt plug device for his friend to take into the boxing match to see if he could actually relay instructions to play chess, and it does work.
No, the guy
You just need to
was.
understand Morse code.
Yeah.
See, that guy won a bunch of major
Hey, Red.
chess things. He won a lot of money doing that.
Like, it is actually feasible for amateurs to beat professionals because everyone can beat anyone depending on the circumstances, but it was just so out of whack that everyone just assumed he was cheating. Completely
Guys,
to
just so you
get.
know, Hall offers his nuts to be speed bagged. Just so you know.
Well, we know what kind of kinks Hall's into.
Someone's about to
Just
become.
got an ad for boxing, and I blame you.
Someone's about to become One Pump Man. But like, it goes on the basis of any competition that people don't realize that any professional could be beaten by any amateur given the right conditions. But if that happens, everyone just assumes it's cheating.
Okay, I'll tell you guys an example. I remember I had a diamond player in League of Legends tell me that my mechanics on Draven are diamond level. Like the way I play him, or at least at diamond, but I've only made max to gold. You know what I'm saying? Like there's like things that some people are extremely good at that yeah, they're technically an amateur because they've never seen the pro scene, but that doesn't mean that they're not capable.
Yeah, and
Based on previous conversations, if you want to be better, just get a butt plug.
yep.
Just try. That's all you have to do. Is just
And,
try.
and there's one state of mentality that I do want to say to competitive people that really pisses me off. You might be top rank in that competition, but don't forget, you're only top rank against the people you've beaten. Think about the 7 billion plus people who have not played that game or sport. You have not beaten any of them. Any one of them could easily take that throne from you.
Yeah.
I don't even know what section I'm gonna call this. I have no idea what's going on. Phew!
I'm back. There are a lot more people than before. Hello.
Yeah, we got some peoples.
We've been here the whole time. What do you mean?
Yeah, what are you guys talking about now?
I don't know.
You
I
don't
guess
know?
I just didn't notice how many people were in here before.
Where's Rawg? I haven't heard from Rawg in a while.
I mean,
Oh, you
hot
guys
dog.
started talking about sports and boxing, so I found a Twitch thought to watch until you were done.
Boobs!
See, Rogue, you might actually have an interest in this fight because this is a guy who is redesigning the AK to be able to shoot the fucking 50 BMG rounds.
There's
Oh,
a Twitch
yeah,
thought
that guy,
in the
yeah.
background of them fighting, so you'll be able to watch it.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I won't be interested unless there's like a Twitch thought jumping around in a bikini or something. Like,
Or talking about dropping a towel of her in a bikini.
okay, that chick's fucking annoying.
So annoying.
Like, I don't like that one.
You followed
Yeah,
her.
yeah, because I
like
wanted
other
to see how
people.
stupid she got, and I
She
reached
did. She got
challenge her deep of her stupidity. So
I'm gonna pet my pussy. Do, 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 do,
play with
do.
that pussy, yeah.
I thought we
Play
said
with
that we
it.
were saving that for a different stream.
Oh
No,
yeah,
no,
right.
my bad, my bad, my bad.
Pornhub or OnlyFans or something.
I'll control myself.
All right. Sorry,
So,
Twitch thought I have to
Save it
go.
for the OnlyFans where people
My
are paying you
podcast
for
is
it.
my podcast needs me. I'll be back though.
okay.
Your Twitch thought will be there after this is over with.
I
Maybe.
know.
Or another one, at least.
Yeah.
Nah, this one's special.
Okay.
This one plays good music.
Yeah, Val, when you see that winning punch, you'll be able to see the difference between Brandon when he was in the first round and that final punch. There is such a fucking difference between how he fights.
Try, guys. I can't. Jack, you know that doesn't work on me anymore.
What?
Val killed me on the jump scare.
Huh?
Like, I'm done on that one. Like,
will say,
I don't even jump on it.
the best scare I've seen from Death so far is when I randomly played the Pikachu Thunderbolt for the first time.
In the middle of a fucking game.
Nah, the best scare I've ever seen is when I looked in the mirror. Speaking of which, I need to go for a pee.
Okay, well, here's another topic, guys. That it's been on the agenda honestly for about 2-3 weeks, and it just has not come up yet. Have you seen this bullshit about Jason Aldean's song? Try that in a small town.
Yes. I
No,
have listened to the song and I've seen different reaction videos over the song.
I've been waiting for you to tell me about this.
For weeks. Rawg has
Yeah,
been waiting
like,
for weeks.
I actually
know about
forgot.
This is the only thing that I'm semi up to date on because I was interested.
Yeah, but
I
you're a
know
country
because
boy.
somewhat, yeah, he somewhat is. Yeah.
He's like, them
You should see
motherfuckers come
you
into
should
my
see his
town and do
knife
this shit.
collection.
Oh, I figured
But
he had guns.
no.
I
yet.
do not have firearms. I do have stabby stabs though.
Well, you're not a
Stabby
real country
stabs.
boy. Stop being a poser. Go buy a real gun.
I have one
I'm not old
pew-pew.
enough.
Val, you
Yes,
have a
you
pew
are.
pew? I've
How
never
old are
seen
you?
your pew pew. Okay, I haven't seen that pew pew.
You're an adult. You
my.
can buy a
Touche.
shotgun.
Yeah,
Or
I
a
just counted. I
rifle.
have 5 knives on my desk. It's not a problem. It's
you,
fine.
you might have you might have
Watch
a
out,
itty
though.
bitty
That's not a
problem.
problem. As long as
Listen.
you're not putting them up to anyone's throats.
Nah,
Well,
he's.
Well, that's
he's,
just on his desk.
I got.
Look,
Ooh, Ren,
because
you
I
put
have
'em
one on
in the
top,
distance.
2 in the
Distance, man.
drawer, and 2 more on like the bottom shelf.
I actually got a little bit of info on Wolf. You know, he's a professional battle axe thrower.
Oh yeah,
I know.
should we go axe throwing?
Battle axes are
Whoop.
I have seen professional axe throws, and it is actually an interesting sport.
Well, okay, he's a regular axe thrower. His girlfriend is a battle axe thrower.
Since when?
She told me about how you, her brother, some of his friends, y'all went battle axe throwing together.
Yeah, once. Like, we've never been.
Yeah,
went
you
axe
guys are
throwing once.
professionals. She told me all about it. She was like, yeah, you know, we're fucking professional battle axe throwers now. And I was like,
Okay,
cool.
back to the topic.
But yeah, you keep getting sidetracked. Come on
Anyways,
now.
But yeah,
that
what was the
small
topic? Because
so
what was the topic? Because I got off and decided to impersonate a fire hydrant for 5 seconds.
Oh, you were
Uh,
skirting places. Got it.
Some country
there
guy
was
being
a song
racist.
called "Try That in a Small Town." I don't remember the name of the guy that made that.
Jason Aldean.
Okay, so yeah,
the song came out honestly months ago,
Yeah.
but it just
It
recently
came
a
out
music
on May
video.
19th.
Yep, and
So-
just recently the music video came out and it stirred up a whole bunch of shit because
So
Mhm.
basically,
Let her finish. I need to know what happened.
Okay.
well,
That's what she said.
basically people are saying that he is eliciting violence and saying that his music video is eliciting violence like lynching and stuff like that because he brings up sucker punching somebody, carjacking an old lady, pull a gun on an owner, like all this stuff.
Oh, was this the
And
guy that was singing about try that shit in a small town?
yes.
So it actually goes deeper than that because it's not just violence. They're saying that it's black violence and that it's a racist song. But if you listen to
How?
the song, it's not racist. The reason they're saying it's racist is because in the official music video, there are some scenes where they're showing people of color being violent in different raids or whatever. But he also shows different scenes where there was white people being violent and doing stuff. And they're just saying that he's racist because he's saying that black people
Ooh, I
are
got soup.
violent. Try that in my town and you're gonna get hurt. And they're also saying that the courthouse that he's singing in front of was used for like a hanging 80 to 100 years ago or whatever. Which, if you're in the South, pretty much every courthouse has had a guy hung in front of. That's kind of just how it works in
And
America.
out west.
Yes, that's kind of just how it works in America. There's no way for him to know that. But overall, they're just saying that the song is really racist and he's putting in a bunch of violence where really he's just saying, hey, what you're doing in the city is not going to work if you go into the smaller country towns.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
because we watch our own.
and I can
He's basically saying fuck around and find out.
and I can say from somebody who isn't American, and honestly, there are a lot of American views I don't agree with because to me they're hypocritical. I
Yeah.
completely agree with that guy. Like that shit that you pull in the city, you try pulling in a smaller town. Those guys treat each other like family. You will get fucked up.
Yep. Well, and I was listening to this other podcast where they were talking about it, and um, the black guy like brought up how he didn't feel comfortable walking in a small town. And now, Ren, since you're actually in here, I don't know,
Yeah.
have you ever dealt in a situation in a small town where you felt uncomfortable to walk around? I know you
There was
live
a
in a
small
bigger
town.
city.
There was this girl I dated who lived in this town. You know Dundee?
Yes. Oh yeah, that's way
Country-
country. That's
country,
way country.
Fucking Cabela's. You know Dundee? Yeah. Not gonna get into it, but basically, like it it was sketch. It was sketch. Like I couldn't like she and I couldn't do certain things or hold hands in front of certain people. Like even her family was
Okay.
kind of sussed out about it. So really, it's more just like historic racism that has made itself intergenerational, and people in their family ending up not being racist, and them having to deal with the racist family and being in a progressive mind state. Do you get what I'm saying? So I think
Yeah.
there's like
Well,
a
in
sensation
Dundee, you were probably the
that
first black guy in Dundee, and probably.
oh yeah,
For the last 100 years.
Yeah. That's a
in
little bit of
years,
South of Ann
like,
Arbor.
in years. It's been years since that
Yeah.
place has seen a black guy, and probably it's been more eons before fucking another black guy is in that town. But aside from all the jokes, I agree that like small towns don't offer comfort for black people, but they don't like nowadays. It's only like really you have to worry about sundown towns. It's not the country towns during the day. It's not about what's happening during the day. It's about what happens at night when cops let shit slide if there's like something happening, like a K meeting or like a something severely like a racial crime going on. Like
Yeah.
that shit actually
Well-
happens and
A lot of those.
people just turn the other cheek. You know, they could be driving past that and their kids see that, and it's like, what's that? And it's like, don't worry about it.
A lot of those sundown towns, though, have all the reject cops. That's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
That's where the police officers that the shitty ones go because they can't get a job anywhere else, and those sundown towns they accept anybody and everybody. They don't give a fuck.
Yep, they're
Basically,
just trying to get
I
someone
wouldn't
on the
even go in
payroll.
I wouldn't even go in one of those fucking towns. Fuck that.
only
Like,
time I go out there is if I was going camping, and that's about it. But even then, like I'm finding somewhere remote. Like I'm
yep.
finding like a Airbnb away from neighbors.
Like, honestly, I wouldn't mind living in one of the smaller towns where it's a real community. Like, you can walk down the street in the middle of the night, and if something happens, somebody will have your fucking back. A real community, whereas everyone is treated like their family.
But they vote for Trump.
Oh, Trump go fuck himself.
They vote for Trump. Yeah.
There's no one. Let's
I'm not
let's
saying
not
Trump's
go
like
that.
an awful candidate. I'm just saying those
There's
people are more than
no
likely.
good candidate. There's no
Yeah,
good
at that
candidate.
point,
Let's not.
it wasn't a good one.
Let's not go into politics because there's no good.
Let's be real. 'Cause I don't
Okay.
really care about the politicians, to a certain degree. Like I do.
I mean,
But, I do,
mean,
but like they're useless.
One's being
like,
indicted and the other one's being
I mean,
investigated for stealing money from other countries.
I mean, I think universally we can say that politicians are hypocrites.
Very much so.
That doesn't matter what side
So,
they're on. They're
I
all
think that's
full of
all we should
shit.
get into.
Exactly.
But
Anyway,
like-
I
like-
grew
Back
up
to the
in a
main point.
I
Like
grew
that
up in a-
song.
Mhm.
Someone's gonna pick up on that.
yeah,
Actually,
that
Actually, Ren, have you listened to that song?
Probably.
I honestly love that song and all.
I've intaked enough social media to probably listen to it. I listen to a lot of music.
I
There's probably
blare
so
that.
specific here. Let me pull it up.
Okay.
And
And
don't
the reason I asked-
don't play it on because I'm streaming and
Yeah.
it would get flagged.
Yeah.
Well, you
Uh,
could-
The reason I
you could
asked.
put it in 10 seconds.
What?
What?
I said you'd be good for about 10 seconds of.
Yeah,
listening to-
but he's
What's it
gonna listen to
called?
more than 10 seconds.
Try that.
Try that in a
small
small town. Jason Aldean. But see, I
Weird.
I grew up in a small town, maybe what 3,000 people, and we have a neighborhood of black people, and oh my god, these people are the greatest fucking people, and they will have your back, and we had theirs. Like heck, they just came to my business and because they're doing a community pig roast and they were looking for donations, and they are the only people we donate to every single year because of how close knit this community is. And like every Wednesday there's what is it, music, and they do music, and I forgot what it's called.
Why does he make this?
Like music in the park.
Yeah, but it's in the middle of the street. Like they shut down half
Oh, it's like
half
a
of
block
one of the
party.
main roads.
Music in the
What?
street.
Yeah, so it's one, what's it called? So
I recommend you don't. My God,
Like-
why does he make it sound like a fucking heartfelt, like
Like-
sonnet? Like what the?
like I remember when all those riots were going on, and there was talk about like those riots coming to the little small town, and you have a few of the radicals who try to picket, they let the picketers go, obviously they're not causing any issues. Stand for your rights, you do you. Just when it in this
Oh.
song, when it
God,
like it
that
says,
should
when
be
they
a rant I was gonna do.
when they start going to violence, like looting, stealing someone's car, and all this other stuff, we don't let it go. Like right now on their community page, there are kids going around and trying to go into people's houses to steal stuff, and it's on the community pages because they got caught on camera. Like, hey, whose kids are these? Like we
Wow.
watch out. Well, they do. I don't. I don't live there anymore.
If
But
they
Yeah,
try
some
that at a
people.
small town and somebody's home, well, they won't be stealing shit from anybody else.
nope.
They're gonna be 6 feet under.
Like that just like it. That just confirms a very valid point that people have about cities and small towns. It's just once it develops into a big city, very few people actually give a shit about each other.
Yep.
There's
Well,
too
And
many people.
it's really odd with where I live because the place I live has about 4,000 people. So I feel like I'm right in that middle where it's not it's not like a small city, but it's also not a large
Big.
town. It's like right in the middle.
You're right. The
So
transition point.
yeah, so I'm right in the middle of that transition point, and we've been sitting at that point for years now. We've always been right around 4,000 people. And so I get to see both sides where you get to see the communities where they all have everybody's back and everything. And then, but you also get to see um, where like, hey, we don't really care about you. But, uh, but the people in this town are actually really nice because I was on the side of the road fixing my girlfriend's tire, and I had not one, but two of the neighbors come out to see if I needed help because I was just there on the side of the road. And both of them came out to make sure, hey, did I have all the tools I needed? Do you need any help with anything? Uh, the one guy even was actually helping to try to make sure that the traffic got over into the other lane so that I wouldn't get hit.
Oh
And
wow.
that, and I actually can. I have two things that I can add on to this, because well, right now I live in a bigger city. And it's one of the top 10 most dangerous places to live in the United States, type deal. And I broke down.
You also live in the more ghetto area.
It's a nice part of the ghetto. I hear the gunshots. I don't see them.
Death lives in the ghetto?
I do. I live in the ghetto.
I live in the
I can
Um,
suburbs.
confirm.
but like I broke down in the local mire, and my battery went dead. All I needed was a fucking jump. Put my hood up. Do you think anyone fucking said anything?
Nope.
No, I had to walk across the parking lot to a Bell Tire, and luckily they had a machine
Yeah.
that could give me a jump,
Mhm.
because they don't do that kind of shit. When things get, but you go break down. I went off the side of the road, and here back this back in winter, and I had a tow truck already called and stuff. I was just sitting there, and I had 4 to 5 different people stop. I'm surrounded by fucking fields, like, but 4 to 5 different people stopped to make sure I was okay, make sure I was warm, make sure I had help coming, see if they could pull me out so I didn't have to waste money on a tow truck. Like,
You know
and
what's crazy?
mhm.
I remember something like this happening for myself actually in a small town, which is kind of weird. You know, I think it was more just like of my vernacular and like how I sound that gave people more of like a friendlier tone, you know, to me. But at the same time, it was like they were trying to help, but and do the most they can, without like inconveniencing themselves. But you know, they were
Yeah.
still trying to help. Like my car, the problem was my car had a timing belt issue. Basically, the old one snapped, and I needed a new one. So I had
Yep.
bought a new timing belt, and the people at O'Reilly's, right? They were like, "Oh, you got it, you got it," you know. But at the same time, they were like, if you need any help, let us know, you know? And then like I had like a dude who stopped there to like pick up a part who was like, bro, what you doing out here? And I'm like, oh, I'm kind of trapped. Like my timing belt kind of snapped on me, and I need a new installation. Would have been like $700 to fix the timing belt basically. And no one was able to fix it, but everyone who basically came up to me and interacted with me at least tried to fix it, you know, in that small town. But if I was like in the city, no one would have probably given 2 fucks about me. I remember my car kind of broke down, and they were like, "Oh, call a tow truck," you
Yep.
know.
In the
Shoot, I
city,
know. Go ahead.
Like not a single one of those people told me to call a tow truck before trying to help me.
I say the thing with the city is people, it's gotten to the point now where a lot of people have the mentality of trust no one, help no one because of all the issues that have happened.
Arise, yeah.
I just heard about a Taco Bell manager took in a homeless guy, trying to be nice and help out. Well, it takes a dark-sided twist.
And yeah,
So,
like
Yeah.
the area I'm in is stuck in that transition area as well. Like, even a recent example was early this January, maybe just before New Year's. Like when the weather got really cold and it was actually causing some of my pipes to burst. The outdoor pipe had burst. Like just that one scene showed the major differences between three groups of people. Neighbor was complaining, a group of people outside was just standing around chatting, but the neighbor on the other side, who actually had the tools to get the pump outside open that normally you have to call people out for, didn't even fucking hesitate to get the tools to help me. It's just, just that one scene alone just shows the difference in people nowadays. It's just, 1/3 of that group was willing to help, whereas the other 2/3 were just standing around bitching and talking. And it's
Yeah.
just gonna get worse as time goes on.
Well,
Oh,
see,
yeah.
and well, if you had something
With the
that you want to add.
population increasing, yeah, because you have different types of mentalities arising, or at least the pre-existing mentalities with people agreeing with them, a lot of them being negative,
Well, did you?
idiocracy is coming true more and more every day.
Oh my God, did you hear about Crocs on Idiocracy? That person
No.
who designed those costumes chose Crocs because they thought they were the most
Oh, yeah.
ugly things out there that they
Yes.
would never make it.
The
And now,
like what is the dumbest pair of shoes that you could find? And he
yep,
chose Crocs. And now everybody loves them.
everyone knows them. But going back to what we were talking about, it brings up another thing that I heard discussed is like the difference between nice and kind, and how people in like bigger cities and stuff, they're nice, or while us
Yes.
people in the Midwest, we're kind.
Yes.
Because
Yeah.
nice people, they'll be nice to you and everything. They'll say nice things, but they won't do shit for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like going
Well,
back to my story, getting help with the tire, like they came out on their own, just said, "Hey, do you need any help?" And the one guy actually brought out his impact to help get the lug nuts off the
They-
tire because I actually had to swap
That's
the tire.
dope. He brought an
Um,
impact gun. That man came prepared.
yeah. So and then at the end of it, I wanted to go pay him, and he refused to take payment. Just say, "No, don't worry about it." And
Pay
yeah,
forward.
he refused to have me pay him.
like,
Wow.
well, okay, so that guy was being kind, but another form of being kind that I know I get a lot. Let's say I get flat tires like crazy. Well, one time I don't have the shit to get tires off my car right now because it's a new car and it didn't come with all that shit, whatever. So call someone up, generally my dad, and he goes, "You can't get that fucking tire off your car? What the fuck do you think this is? You think I'm gonna be able to do this for you all the fucking time?" But he will still come and help me get my tire off because he's kind. He'll
You may be
bitch
bitching
to me
inside
about
your
it,
head.
say I should fucking know how to do it, which I do know how to do it. I just didn't have the stuff. But he'll bitch, while people who are nice will just be as nice as can be about it, but they won't help you. Oh, why do you do this to me, Clocks? Okay, I can't curse, guys. Mama Clocks has spoken. But
Now I just imagine Cog saying language.
Gotta put $1 in a swear jar.
because it's entertaining. It's entertaining to watch me say fudging.
It's like $1 in a swear jar. It's like, Clogs, there isn't enough swear jars for any of us.
Bergen.
Death, now you know how I
Ah,
feel when people do
Bergen.
that shit to
Duncan.
me.
Oh yeah, I know. It just makes me want to do that to you more often. You need to stream more, mister.
Which reminds me, how many people here have the games Worm?
Worms WMD. Get it.
Oh,
Literally
yeah.
one day.
Worms Warfare, yeah.
Worms is one of my top favorite games. Almost anyone who has played it has loved that game. I'm trying so hard to find people to play that game with.
I remember you
It's
talking
it's
about
cheap, I believe.
All the Worms games are cheap. Like fucking that series has been around before PS1.
Yeah, Worms is sick.
It's like how how often have you heard someone talk about Worms game and say they hate it?
I'm assuming you're talking
Never.
about like the standard worms.
Or just any of them. Like
Didn't they play it on Let's Play on like the old Rooster Teeth channel?
maybe.
Throw a grenade down memory lane with the original and classic turn-based strategy game Worms. That one?
Yeah. Like if anyone who's played Worms, one of the first thoughts into their heads, holy hand grenade. Man, I missed the holy hand grenade.
It's
Oh, I just know the holy hand
$8.
grenade from.
Monty Python. Yeah, it's a reference to that. It's a reference to that film.
Oh, that's good to know.
Huh.
I was wondering where the holy hand grenade came from.
Yeah, Monty Python. Like even Minecraft references Monty Python.
Boulders.
Does?
Yeah,
How?
the red-eyed bunny. That is the bunny from Monty
Oh,
Python and the Holy
yeah,
Grail.
That's right.
Like there are so many shows that use Monty Python as a reference. And they don't credit it. It's
Yeah.
just
Pummel Party.
I wish those shows
Pummel
or
Party.
films
Yep,
or games.
Pummel Party has a bunny that has.
Yep.
Yeah, like I just wish those games, shows, and films would reference Monty Python so people would know where that reference comes from. Because, like, those films, like, very few people complain about them. They are really
Yeah.
fucking good.
Let's talk
I
about
should
morbid.
watch Monty Python and the Holy Grail again.
I need to watch. I haven't watched it since I was
Honestly, the
stinking
game I
It's
like
kid.
been
the
a
most is-
while.
I think the game I like the most of Worms is Worms Revolution.
You can buy all 33 items for Worms for $116 US.
Worms is one of those games where I have
I
I've
think
played
I've
nearly
done
every
that.
single game in the series and have them on disc.
That's insane. Nice.
Worms, Ratchet and Clank, Jack and Dexter, and I forget the fucking rest of them. Like, Worms is one of the classics. It is one of the games that people have grown up with. And the
You
best,
can buy the full bundle on Steam.
yeah, and like the best part is the company that makes them is still around and they're still making games. And like they were one of the people who, anyone who knows who Yandere Simulator is, like they could have been one of the people that helped fucking make that. If it wasn't fucking Tiny Build or whatever it is, like they would have been the other option. Like they are fucking top tier developers. I've never had a complaint about any of their games.
Hold on.
Okay.
Uh,
Well, we're hitting the
Right.
2.5
Let's
mark
see.
at 2 hours
How long are you guys
and
gonna
30 minutes. I think we're gonna call this a night because we're running out of steam.
Yeah.
You're running out of steam.
Y'all have a good night.
I'm not, but yeah.
I'm nowhere near drunk enough to
Death
run
is
out of
getting
steam.
tired.
I'm only on my seventh cider.
You're rolling out here on stuff. Rog, what Valiant? You have a
Huh?
good night, Mister.
What?
Rog, what are you not run out of steam on? What do you want to say?
Twitch thoughts.
There are too many of them.
But I like this one. She's cute and dances and plays good music.
That's but see, we can't show that on our podcast.
Well, no, I was just like, no,
Good if
I
you're
was
a
just saying
coward.
I'm not tired, but that's all.
Ren, I never got to ask you. Did the song that you listened to? Did you see that as racist in any way?
How I would see it is if I didn't listen to much of it. I listened to like parts of it. And like really, what I took from it is that he showed images of like protesters, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if it was like Black Lives Matter protesters, right? Then hold on, I'm getting a phone call. Hello?
We're professional, guys. We're
This
professional.
is very unprofessional.
A
No,
plus.
we're very professional. What are you talking about? We're the most
I'm,
professional
I'm
podcast
just,
there is.
I'm just having a conversation with
We are
Boss.
A
Appreciate
plus. Professionality.
Thank you for the pause. Basically, my issue with it, or what I have an issue with it is it isn't as clear, and he's really talking about like the protesters, like try protesting in my town, you know, like
No, he's talking about try
I
causing
think he's
issues
talking
like
about rioting.
rioting. Hence why
yeah,
he's saying looting
like what they were
and
doing.
Like,
punching.
okay,
And...
there's a difference between standing around holding up a sign doing chants and breaking into shop windows and like climbing through the window and stealing a bunch of shit.
Yes, there's a fine line between
Not even a fine line. There's
That's
just a
being
not really
line.
a fine
well,
line. There's just a big difference between
right.
standing
So like
around with a sign
It's
and
it's
breaking
basic.
windows
there's
It's
a
and
basic.
line.
looting.
It's a bit difference between making a statement to try and benefit everyone and going on a riot to steal shit to benefit yourself.
Yes.
Yes.
There is a difference, and a lot of people don't understand that. But like just standing there and holding up a sign or saying something, that's all legal in the U.S. That's fine. But as soon as you're blocking someone from doing something or getting in someone's way or impeding somebody else in some way, it's no longer legal, and that's what people don't understand. They think that they can just stand in the middle of sidewalks and block people and yell at people, and or they can be in the roads and block traffic. Yeah, you can't do any of that.
And there is
This
one.
is why they won't let me have a license,
There
because
is
I'd be running protesters over. It wouldn't be a hate crime or anything. I just wouldn't see them.
there is one current. There is one current group going on that is. It basically brings up this point to a fucking T. The Just Stop Oil group. It's what they're doing is fucking ridiculous. It's one of those groups where everyone can agree that yes, oil and its byproducts, we need to stop being dependent on it. But the way they are doing it, they need to have their fucking legs broken. Like what they are doing, they're basically standing out in the middle of the roads with fucking protest signs, but they are actively slowing down traffic to the point where people are missing funerals, their children need to go to hospitals and they can't because they're in the way. They are stopping emergency services, and
Anybody who protests by standing in the middle of the road are fucking morons. It's their fault if they get. Well, I'm not gonna say it's their fault, but they shouldn't be standing in the fucking road. It's stupid.
yeah,
Did you see the protest where they're in the middle of the road and they're blocking emergency services?
yeah, like there is one person that was
Yeah, and during the protest, they blocked emergency services.
like
Yep.
they're doing it all the time. Like they have stopped entire funeral processions. They have stopped emergency services. They have stopped people getting their babies to a fucking hospital. Like Just Stop Oil, I can agree with their ideals. Anyone could that we need to like back off from our dependency on oil and plastics and all their byproducts. But the way they are doing it, they are increasing our dependency on oil and how much we burn through it. Like they need to like, and the cops aren't fucking doing anything to do it. Their excuses is just the way it is. Like,
And it also doesn't help, at least in America, because the police can't really do much because there was the whole defund the police riots that were going on. So
Yep.
the police are at a standstill where like people want them to do their jobs, but they don't want them to do anything, and they want to defund the police.
Yep.
So the police are kind of at a standstill where they're trying to do stuff, but they can't do a whole lot because the same community that's trying to get them to do stuff is also impeding them from doing their job.
Obviously, the solution is flying cars, so you could just fly over the protesters and get to work in the hospitals.
Well,
and
then they
stuff.
get their hover boots out.
Well,
They're
Just get a lifted
jetpacks.
truck and push them.
well, you know
Put a
what?
bump guard on it.
Have you ever tried to stop a fighter jet on a dime? That's going to be their own stupidity if they get in the way of something like that.
Yeah.
No.
If it's
I don't think
painted
you can
red, you
stop
won't
them.
see the blood.
It's
Well, I mean, like, what color paint?
Red.
No, I mean, like, what red? It's like, there's bunches of red.
Blood red.
yeah.
Blood red.
Yeah, you just
Yes.
paint your car with the blood of those stupid people.
So
Yes.
is that like, is that like a dark burgundy?
Then
Or is
then
it
it
like
dries
a,
funky
or is it like a bright
paint it with
crimson?
blood
It's
though.
a blood red.
It depends on the consistency.
Yeah,
Blood
because people's
comes in
bloods are
many
different.
different
Some
colors.
people's bloods are full of like fat and it's gross. Like some people's blood get really dark. Some people's blood is
Yeah.
kind of light.
It's one of those paints that had the shimmer. If you look at it at one angle, it's lighter, and the other angle, it's
Oh, it has a
darker.
pearlescence.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
It has
gonna
a
say that's
pearlescence.
pearlescent.
That'll solve it. Okay, no. I was really confused because I'm like, like the consistency of the blood might change. So
That's why you just get the color changing one.
Bro, they have that.
I want my blood to be blue.
Yes, they do.
Also,
Oh my God,
I got another solution for the protesters.
Mhm.
Like, we need to just take all the people that have like shit to say and protest about, and like put them on an island somewhere in the middle of the Pacific, so they can protest all day and night, and then the rest of us can get on with our lives.
Well, no, because a lot of them actually do have great things that they are protesting. It is their First Amendment right to protest.
Like,
They,
it's just like that kind of irritates me as well. It's just like the default argument is the First Amendment. Like, free speech isn't an amendment; it's a human right by everyone on the planet. The protest.
China.
China can go fuck itself. Where the politicians can go fuck itself, the people are okay.
We're canceled.
I will actively kick. I am saying this right now. If the Chinese government have a fucking issue with me, I will hunt every one of them down and kick their fucking teeth in. They are run by a bunch of merciless cunts who only give a shit about themselves. Anyway, back to the protesters.
Go use the no cursing on him.
You should dress up.
I'm perfectly fine with someone protesting. What I'm not fine with is when they start bothering other people. Like I was saying, I live in a semi-small town. When there was a whole thing in America where there was a bunch of riots and protests going on with the Black Lives Matter. So the whole riot thing never came to my town, but the Black Lives Matter did happen. There was one thing, and it was scheduled ahead of time. Perfectly fine, all cool. They were at the courthouse. They stayed out of people's way. They didn't impede traffic. Someone was walking on the sidewalk. They let them walk by. Someone had to go in the courthouse. They let them walk through. No
Oh yeah,
issues
no,
at all.
I
I
was
am
referring
100%
to
okay with
the people that like to stand in the roads and like block traffic and
Yes.
shit. Well, those are the people that you need to put on an island in the middle of the Pacific, and they can block the sharks or
Which it basically
pirates
it
or-
basically expands on the point that I really want to make to the protesters. It's like, you want to protest, that's fair enough. Like with Just Stop Oil, the vast majority of the people on the planet agree with your points. We don't agree with your methods. If you want to protest, do it where it will actually make a fucking difference. Don't do it where it will benefit you, where it will get you more fucking likes on social media. Do it somewhere where there is actually high pollution.
Try to do something about it. Try to say, hey, we don't like this. Like, instead of just saying, hey, figure it out, or while you're protesting, say, hey, go into a better fuel or go into electric vehicles. Choose an
Yeah,
option
they
to
never.
switch to instead of just saying, yeah, we don't
They
like it.
only
Let's just
have
not.
they only have problems. Nobody has any solutions.
I'll
Let-
have to change that.
Even just
Well,
one
most people
basic
don't.
example is, they're going in the middle of the streets and slowing down cars, but they're increasing pollution to do that. They want to make a difference. Target fucking companies that actually have a consequence, like the fuckers that make fidget spinners. Nobody actually likes them, they only buy them because they're a fucking gimmick and they make them popular. I am one of those people on the spectrum and I fucking hate those things. Those companies only use oil, only use plastics. They are literally burning through the shit that they are trying to stop. If they want to try and stop something, target those companies.
Yeah, light the oil refineries on fire. That's what they should do.
Yeah, light them on fire.
Burn down big oil.
Yeah.
Then we have batteries. Actually, that'll probably cause just as much pollution because you're still burning the fuel. But, these people are really stupid, so they wouldn't know the difference.
Also, another point, How many of those protesters are unemployed?
I don't know,
Definitely
probably all of
didn't
them.
show up to work how many different days.
And another
Yeah, I
point,
mean,
Just Stop Oil, they're funded by the fucking oil companies. They really want to stick it to those fuckers, use their money against them.
yeah, here's an idea. What if those protesters aren't like they're paid by the oil companies, so people have to sit in traffic and burn more gas?
Shit, Rawg just solved it. It's all a scam.
Everybody
Fucking
got real
money,
quiet,
man.
like everybody's brain
Hyper
starts
City was
clicking,
like-
like, wait a minute.
Huh.
It's a scam.
Also, there's one thing that's been going through my mind, and I don't actually know how much oil and shit is left, but or like the rate of global warming and all that shit. Like, how much oil do we actually have left to burn through?
A lot.
Oh, millions of barrels. Millions.
But
Like,
in comparison to the shit we've already burned through, like we're probably gonna run out before global warming kills us anyway.
we haven't even probably discovered everything that we've allowed that we actually have in the earth because of like there's like so like conservation, right? Like people protecting wildlife and nature are probably also protecting some oil that's sitting underneath that shit because a lot of life used to live underneath there and that life probably died millions of years ago and turned into oil by now. So it's like, you see what I'm saying? Like,
And like I can guarantee you that if an oil company tries to go for their land, they will tear the fucking throats out of anyone who tries to go for that land. They will protect those animals over the fucking oil, and anyone who gets in their way, good luck to them. Is the best I can say to them.
The, Native American reservations too.
Like that.
Isn't there like an oil? I don't know. Is it like Buckingham Palace or something, or some old castle somewhere in Europe? I don't know which one. Forgive my ignorance of all the castles that exist in Europe. But isn't there like a massive oil deposit under the grounds of a like historical castle somewhere in Europe, but they won't
Yes.
touch it because it's like a historical landmark or whatever?
Probably.
I don't remember what castle it is. I said Buckingham Palace, but I don't think it's that one.
Like, granted,
It might have been.
there's undiscovered oil reserves to the point where one of the reasons that the gas prices took a massive fucking hike was because I think it was last year or this year where they had to make an oil pipeline that is one of the largest in the world. Like, if they try targeting animal sanctuaries or preserved land, they are going to start picking a fucking fight that they cannot win.
I'd like to
no
see
sir.
that fight.
Yeah, true. Like, no, it's gonna be a bloodbath of like assassinations, bro.
But it's not just that, it's like, if they start targeting animal sanctuaries, like, I am one of those people who will start taking the fucking fight to them because they are not touching those fucking animals for a bit of oil.
Like, my prediction is like the way the world works is like people work in assassinations because that's how it's always worked, and it's a really effective way. Like, I'm not trying to out too many people. I'm not gonna give out.
Oh no, assassination.
Everybody knows Scaly killed
corporation, countries' names or anything. I'm just saying this is what we do in the world.
Assassins,
We
hitmans,
assassinate.
they are extremely
They're
fucking valuable.
paid. Those people are paid, bro, in the thousands, some in the millions, because they do a good job.
Yeah.
And it's
Depends
all,
on the
all for
value of the
name
target.
of money.
It's not just that, it's the value of the person doing the job as well. Like, if they can do it properly,
True.
those people are priceless.
I
Yeah,
mean,
being
I don't.
undetected is
It's
one
not-
of those hard things, 'cause
It's not just
like,
the
assassins aren't on the grid, are they?
like. It's not just the fact of doing the job. It's doing the job and nobody knowing you've done it.
Yeah, like Scaly and the Queen.
Guys, this is a pod.
Like, that is a fucking skill that very few people in the world have, and those people are already hired.
What about the podcast?
Guys, this is a podcast. People actually need to hear us talking.
We are talking.
No, it's fine.
Wolf, knock it off. They keep doing Pikachu's Thunderbolt over and over and over and over and over and
I
over and over
told
and
you
over
to
again.
disable the
I thought I
sounds.
did.
Well, if only you had a way of setting up the sound alerts so that only you
Wait,
could hear them and not
wait.
everyone else.
Like
I know,
whenever
right?
you whenever you like upload it to YouTube, those sounds aren't like on that, are they?
Oh yes, they are.
Yes, they are.
Oh,
Oh shit!
yo, I just thought about this.
Wow.
So, are you using OBS, Death?
Yes.
Okay, so are you using OBS audio application? It's I forget what it's called, but it's specifically so you don't have to use desktop audio all the time, and you can differentiate between the application sounds that you're using.
Yeah, the audio mixer.
Twitch Studio does that as well,
Right. But there's hold on.
which is probably what's causing the issue.
Do you
Well,
have
the-
application audio capture?
No. But let's not talk about this right now since we're on stream.
Okay, for sure.
But thank you.
Anyway, yeah, I didn't
no
realize
talking on the
that.
podcast.
I didn't realize that it was like our podcast was like chock full of sound effects and.
It's you guys don't hear it or
It
anything. It's just
it is
me on
through
mine.
Death's End, but it's not through mine.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Are you the one that's uploading the thing to the YouTube?
To the Suspects channel, yeah.
He uploads it to Suspects. I upload mine to mine.
Okay.
Yeah, because like I have no idea what you guys were saying throughout like that entire portion. I think I heard Pikachu Thunderbolt probably 8 times in a row.
Yeah,
Jesus, just
I
ban whoever
I
keeps
also
doing
have
it.
no idea what was said.
yeah.
I was
Start banning people.
Yeah, start banning the people who are following me and.
You like
'cause
Pikachu
those
so much, here's the
people,
shocker.
Jack.
Okay, so we got a
Oh,
ban
it's Jack.
Jack.
Definitely do it. Get out of here, Jack.
Speaking of uploading to the channel, I still have to upload the video I said I was going to upload.
Clocks.
Okay, we got a don't ban clocks. I like
You've got uploader permissions as well, for fuck's sake.
I know. I just have to do it.
I don't actually
Let's
remember what
ban Jax twice.
I actually don't remember what permissions I gave you.
Like,
We'll
ban
ban
and
Jax
unban.
once.
Because
We'll
I
ban
wanna see
Jax
if I can
once
edit
for
the
himself
video,
and then once for
and I
clocks.
just haven't.
Doesn't that just unban him then?
I don't actually remember what permissions I
Oh.
gave you. And I gave you
I'll also
upload.
ban him for Wolf.
I don't know. I think it's just the only one I care about is being able to upload.
Yeah.
None of you guys are really gonna care about this. Jack would if he was in here, because I know he was really steamed about this topic. The
sex
Marilyn.
harpies?
I mean, I would think he would be steamed about getting banned.
No, the Marilyn Monroe dress that Kim Kardashian fucking ruined.
Oh.
That pissed me off. That was dumb.
Yeah.
What did Kim Kardashian fuck over than her boyfriend now?
She tried to put clothes on.
Yeah, instead of taking them off,
First time for
she
everything.
thought she could wear Marilyn Monroe's dress.
No.
And
I don't.
she ruined it.
I don't.
Destroyed.
Didn't she wear it to like some red carpet thing or something?
Yeah, let me
award show.
see.
But I don't understand why they let her wear it. Why didn't they
The
just give her a
Oscars.
duplicate?
I don't even
Well,
like
she had one. She did. She actually
Okay,
had
well,
a
why
duplicate,
didn't
but
she like? Why didn't they just make her wear that?
she wanted to wear. She had to wear it for the walk into the thing.
Okay. But hear me out. How about this? Why didn't who the fuck ever's in charge of I don't know, Marilyn Monroe's dress or whatever? Why didn't they just have another duplicate made and like I don't know, age it with like a belt sander or something? I don't know how the fuck you do that shit, but somebody can figure it out. Ares could probably figure it out.
Staying in it.
Or just tell her to go suck her cock. She's not getting the dress.
And she would go do it.
No, she would whine
seen
and
her
make
do
a
it.
big. She would whine and make a big deal about it, and just make her think like, oh yeah, this is the original. But like keep the real one like I don't know, locked in a vault somewhere or whatever. And yeah, like why didn't they just do that? Like why didn't they just lie to her? People lie to each other every. Yeah, exactly. They could have charged her for the regular thing and then had the dress
she
saved.
did. I will forward you the.
What happened?
I don't even like Marilyn Monroe, and that fucking irritates me.
Yeah, but basically what happened is that she insisted on wearing the original dress. She wore it on just the red carpet walking into the Oscars, but she was 1 or 2 sizes too big to.
2 sizes, more like fucking 5 of her ass.
Yeah.
And like she had to actually wear a jacket. Like she wasn't meant to wear a jacket, but she ruined the back of the dress where she had to actually wear a jacket.
Yeah, because she ended up ripping the dress. She stretched it out in other parts, and there was a bunch of jewels that were hanging off it. all of those became loose and started falling off the dress. She completely ruined the dress where they had to either throw it away or basically make a brand new one or re-sew everything back together
Yeah, they should
just
have
to
did
get
that
it
to
in the
start
same
with.
Like, why would they think that's so fucking like a good idea? Like Kim Kardashian is so fucking fat from sucking so much dick, but they actually had to put her on a cum diet.
Oh my god.
No cum for her.
Yeah, that was out.
Like,
But
she's the only person who is so bloated you could poke her anywhere, and fucking every orifice of her would have a comeback.
Yeah, I believe it. Yeah, she'd just squirt out like everywhere. She'd squirt more than death.
Like, she'd squirt so much that she'd be a fucking DLC. She'd be a DLC for Squirt Simulator.
So yeah, exactly. You gotta like,
Power
poke
Wash
her to-
Simulator, guys.
Yeah,
Just so you know, Power Wash
she'd
Simulator.
be that game's equivalent of a fucking flashbang. Like, you just poke her in one place and she just goes off and it just spreads everywhere.
Wouldn't it be more like a nuke? Or a carpet bomb or napalm? Like, just kind of everywhere.
It'd be like, fuck that, she'd be like the fucking Saw bomb.
Okay. I want to point something out.
Point away. Like,
It's not just you guys. Like a lot of people, like I've heard it going on in our suspect VCs. Like people talking about this. Like, what else is going on in the world that's distracting everybody by, oh my god, that fat bitch put a dress on and ruined it? Like, okay, everybody look the other way. What the fuck is happening in the world? Because they're making a big deal about this fat bitch putting on a dress. Or I guess she's fat. I don't know. I've never seen her, but Ares says she's fat. I'll trust him.
she has
She's
bad
probably
ass.
fat.
She's a lard ass.
She has an ass that broke the internet because of how big
Oh, like that one black
Most
chick who's
searches.
like
That's
a
Kim
singer.
Kardashian. That's
No,
for sure.
no, that black
that
chick that's
infamous-
like a singer.
Oh, Lizzo?
No, that's Beyonce.
Beyonce?
Like, her ass is so big that if it was put up on an all-you-can-eat buffet, even an American couldn't finish it.
What the fuck was her name? Mickey McNaj or something? Like
Nicki Minaj.
Mickey Minaj.
Mickey Minaj.
Mickey McNaj. Like,
Yeah, you got it. You got it.
She
Okay.
Mickey Minaj me.
Like,
she was in the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
Oh, was she? I don't
Yeah,
know. Like,
this is the Mickey. This is the Mickey Minaj.
She's just like she was a black chick who was like a singer or rapper or something. Like, I don't know, maybe she still is.
Johnny Joe Billy Jimbo Bob.
Yeah, I still don't. I don't play that game. I don't get that reference. But
I
anyway,
do. Postal.
so this chick got an ass like that one, because I remember like that chick was legendary for her ass.
You got an ass like Loba.
I don't know who.
Who's that?
Does Nicki Minaj have? Was Nicki Minaj known for her ass?
Nicki Minaj
Like,
is definitely known for
the Kardashian's ass is so big, it is no longer classified as a badonkadonk. If she was to go down in the herd, people would be looking at it and say, damn, that's a badonka blimp.
Have you guys ever seen a dump truck? Like an actual dump truck? Like from a quarry?
Yeah.
Those things are massive. And they definitely explain Kim Kardashian and Nicki Minaj's ass as well. Good descriptor.
Can their asses fit in a dump truck?
No, because they're about the size of ones.
Their asses are so big they supply the materials for the dump trucks.
So you would need like one of those big. You would need like one of those big ukes that they use to like.
You need an even
like,
bigger dump truck.
Like, yeah, like one of the ones that would like smash a monster truck. They're so big.
Basically.
Oh man, like yeah, you
Got
can't.
the turning radius of
Like
a semi.
tires are size of like a mini apartment.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you could probably live in one of those things, honestly. But
We've made it to the 3-hour mark.
yeah,
258.
we're talking about Mickey McNaj's asshole and
Yep.
the other
Freya.
chick's ass that ripped a dress, and I'm like, everybody look the other way. What are they hiding?
Now, is Kim Kardashian white or is she black? Or is she mixed? I can't remember.
I thought she married that one black guy that even the black community hates.
She's only.
Yeah, Kanye West.
Yeah, that guy.
She's
The guy that
she's only white when she's been drinking.
He thought he was Jesus or something.
Jesus.
So it's been 3 hours, and so far we've
Easy.
it's been 3 hours, and so far we've picked a fight with the American government, the CCCP, Elon Musk, the Kardashians. Who else am I missing?
The black guy that even the black community hates.
Oh, and then whoever is mad about the whole Jason Elliott.
Oh yeah, and the fucking PC community again. But
I mean, I don't. Is that accurate? Because one of my buddies, I mean, he's black, and me and him used to sit around and talk about all kinds of shit. And he was like, "Yes, even the black community hates that guy." Like, I guess he was like pretty shitty, or did some
Which guy is
shitty
that?
shit.
Well,
The
let's see.
Kanye guy.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. One of the times he actually got pissed because Beyonce didn't win an award, but Beck did. You know, Beck, who plays a whole bunch of different instruments, like writes his own music and everything, while Beyonce has all these people who do all this work for her, and she dances around and sings. She does it very well, mind you. She's a great artist.
Dancing is,
just like K-pop artists, well, quotations
The
artists.
thing is,
Beyonce, she's that hot black chick, right?
does
Yes.
she do her own choreography?
I can't remember. I'm not
Beyonce?
into the
I have
music.
no idea.
I
But
thought
this
she
was
had like I thought
Okay.
she had like one
I'm
of like
off for the
the
night, though.
best leading choreographers.
Okay,
in, like,
bye.
Say it.
See ya.
Bye.
I'm gonna say this because this has irritated me so much. Beyonce is not that good. The main reason she has a
I'm
massive
not
fan base,
Beyonce.
most of her fan base are men who want to fuck her.
Like
I mean,
I
I think I seen her like a long time ago.
guys, let's
but-
not take on Beyonce's fan base, please.
Well, like, no,
I will fucking fight anyone.
listen to
Yeah,
her music.
I don't want to mess with Queen Bee. I don't want to.
I don't want to.
I mean,
Queen Bee, don't you mean Queen Bitch?
Those ones are. Those
I-
ones
Bro,
are.
I thought she was like that hot black chick. Like, I
We're
can't really
just never gonna
remember.
see
I'm
her
not
again.
sure that I ever
No.
seen. Like, I think I seen her like a long time ago, like a music video or something. But
I
I'm
love
not,
her
like,
work
really
in
into-
Dreamgirls, where it's just her voice, cause she can sing, but honestly, her actual music I'm not a fan of. But yes, she can sing. She's a great artist, entertainer. Know
Question.
her. I'm not. I'm just
well,
not.
well,
a big fan.
is that fat white Kardashian chick like a singer, songwriter?
Which fat white?
I have a question. Have you ever heard Beyonce singing without autotune?
Yes, Dreamgirls.
Did that not have autotune though?
It did not have autotune. It was her raw voice in Dreamgirls. She did a fantastic job.
Oh, Dreamgirls, as in like
The movie
like the tree. Okay.
with
I don't
Jennifer
watch movies.
Hudson, what that made Jennifer Hudson big and stuff. Like, yeah.
I don't watch
okay,
movies.
yeah,
I
no.
don't know anything about that movie. Was that the one where they had the pants and like? Oh no, wait, that was a different one.
Def, I hate to break it to you, but
Was
if they
that the one
told
with the Notebook?
Oh my God, Rawg.
Def, I hate to break it to you, but that was autotuned.
No.
Yes, it was. You can hear it. Any software that
Believe that. I do not believe.
I am listening to it right now, and I can tell you the background noise was cleaned up.
Different from Melodyne. Autotune is different from Melodyne.
Anything that affects the singer's voice is autotune.
Not autotune. Not autotune. Those are two different things.
Her voice has been modified.
You should know that autotune and Melodyne are two different things.
Her voice has been modified. That is the short
That's
version.
all you gotta say. That's all you gotta say.
Like, the short version is her voice has been modified. That is not her original voice. I am listening to right now, and that has been edited.
Well, everything's edited to a degree.
Exactly! Which means it's been
Johnny
modified.
Cash wasn't.
Which means it was not fucking... It is not her original voice. It has been edited.
Johnny Cash wasn't.
I mean, that's the thing. It could sound like autotune. It could sound like Melodyne. It also could just be like a microphone. You know, like someone's natural voice can come out, especially if you're using like an amplifier
Ren?
that has like mid, low, and high settings.
Ren,
It's
I am
augmenting the voice,
I am
but
currently using a microphone that is used by music producers.
okay.
Well,
So is this your real voice?
Exactly, this is my voice. I am using a microphone that is used by music producers. I know that I have heard the difference between a natural voice and an edited voice. Her voice is edited. I don't care. I don't care what software has been used. Her voice has been modified. I can 100% guarantee
I like
it.
how she sounds it. But back to Yeezy. Back to Yeezy. He did stupid pranks or not pranks, stupid things like that to where he got all pissed and tried to take other people's awards away to give them to who he feels deserves them.
Was worthy.
Yeah,
Well,
like
okay,
he thought
like,
Beyonce should have gotten one over this Beck guy, and then all of a sudden Kanye actually started listening to Beck's stuff and found out, hey, Beck did all of this on his own. And
okay,
it was just like,
but
oh,
like,
okay,
what,
I apologize.
who does pick who gets those awards?
Oh,
It's like a
whole bunch of
committee
people.
that you have to bribe.
Yeah, it's
okay, so
it's basically like a multiplayer game. It's pay to win.
It's a popularity contest. You know, like all the
Beyonce's
movies
record
that
deals.
we don't actually like win awards.
Yeah, it's
Beyonce's record deals aren't paying out that much anymore. Bex is that what you're saying?
He's lying. He's edited his voice to sound British.
like the way
He's
that
actually an Irish guy who's
the way that those awards work is basically a popularity contest, and whoever has the most money, and whoever, if you ever watched any of those awards back, most of them are about to have an album released.
Yeah.
They are purely using it to boost their fucking album numbers.
Oh.
Now what I heard about it is that a lot of labels themselves will like try to buy out like people's affection or people's like award vote essentially for like movies. They'll do it for movies. For music, they'll do it for like the Grammys. They'll do it for like these like very high popular.
Yeah, I remember like not too
viewership.
long ago, all
There's a
of
video
the
about it.
all of the American royalty, like meaning Hollywood actors and shit, were really upset that nobody cares about the Grammys anymore.
Nobody's ever fucking cared about them, only people who pretend to be popular.
I mean, I never even watched a Grammy thing. I thought it was like a thing that was like for the super elite or whatever. Like I don't give a fuck about actors and actresses. I mean, yeah, some of them are like
The Grammys
hot
are
or
for,
whatever, but
musicians. The Grammys are for musicians.
Like-
oh,
It's
okay.
The what's the globe? It's
The
like
Golden Globe.
There's like the Golden Globe, and then there's like
the Oscars, the Academy
Oscars.
Awards.
Yeah.
Like most
Hey,
of
and the Oscars, that's where Kim Kardashian ripped that dress.
like most of those people who are in those awards are shit. They require a background band. They require some degree of software to make themselves sound better. Like a basic example, the music video we were talking about before with the guys singing about try that shit in a small town. People will say it's controversial, but most people who don't agree with his points will agree that he has a fucking nice voice.
He does.
He is legitimately a good singer. Granted, people might not agree about his song, but he is a good singer. His voice might have been edited, but he can hit those fucking notes. He is good.
Oh, Celine Dion.
Oh, you know she can't sing anymore.
She couldn't sing in the first place.
I don't know. I heard that she could like really hit those high notes.
She used to. She can't anymore. She has something going on with her vocal cords.
She ripped her vocal cords trying to hit high notes.
No, she didn't rip them.
She ripped him when she took 1 inch too many.
Oh, I bet singers got to be careful for that, like sucking dick, like because they might fuck up their vocal cords. So singers probably don't suck dick.
It's actually funny. I can't remember the name of the bands, but it's usually for the metal or heavy metal bands where the lead singer has actually had to change how they do the singing because it does actively damage their vocal cords.
Yeah.
Oh, so like they have to suck dick.
Yeah, like okay, so she has stiff person syndrome. It's
She
an
constantly walks around with an erection.
incurable neurological condition that results in uncontrollable muscle spasms.
Let's stick up her ass.
Random orgasm syndrome.
That would
That's
be
a
a fun
thing.
one. That would be a fun one.
That's actually a thing.
Just walking down the middle of the street. Yeah. Oh my god.
Bigger than you.
Okay.
Yeah, or like you're sitting in church and somebody, the preacher yells, "Can I get an amen?" And
Oh
somebody
yeah.
like fucking orgasming.
Also, if Celine Dion is so good, why is she only known for the one song that was popularized by the fucking Titanic?
She is known more
Any
for just that.
time I hear a fucking name, it's for that one goddamn song, which is goddamn horrendous.
The only reason I even know about Celine Dion is because of the Titanic. I literally don't know anything else about her.
Like
By the way,
I have played Doom
did that
mods with ear rape that sounds better than her.
did that one guy in the Titanic at the end that like hit the fucking propeller and did like a really cool flip on the way down? Did he get a Grammy or an Emmy or a global? That guy
No,
deserved a fucking medal.
he I think he got in the credits. Ta-da! I think
Oh.
that's it.
That's disappointing.
I know he was fantastic.
He was on flips.
Oh, fuck.
Oh well.
Okay. Well, guys, I am calling it a night because I have work in the morning.
So do
was
I.
supposed to have a girls' night with my daughter, and that totally fucking did not
And you
happen.
ruined it.
I ruined it. I forgot about the podcast, in all honesty, when I told her, "Hey, we'll do a girls' night." She's been
Yeah,
on the VR the whole time anyway, so it's not like she really noticed. But
she's having her own girls' night with her friends.
Mom
trying
of
about
the
it.
Year award.
She's looking in a mirror right now in VR chat. And
No, I can hear her. She's screaming into the VR headset right now because she's probably in a horror thing. I miss you too,
Mom's cute.
Clocks. We should watch some anime. So here, I will put.
We're watching anime with clocks.
Yeah. Why not?
Can I watch anime with clocks, or is it a girls' thing?
You can watch anime. We'll do the MASH one.
Cream Puff Man.
Oh, speaking
Puff Man.
of mashing, I need to go pee again.
Well, you guys have a great night on that
Let's
note.
do the mashed potato.
we'll
peeing all over this
We'll see you next week, and
potatoes.
hopefully,
Gotta make 'em
I don't know, we won't be
yellow.
so fucking random.
Good
Then again-
night, everyone. Yes, I apologize for
Bye-bye.
all of the randomness.
Oh my God, James is still here. Hi,
Wait,
James.
I didn't do any of the randomness. That was
I
all
wanted
you
off-
guys.
I wanted off for a minute, but I'm back now. What I missed? What's going on?
You
Random.
did a lot of random shit. We covered a lot of different topics. I think we actually
Oh.
finally covered the stuff that we were supposed to cover 2 weeks ago, so we can actually come up with new topics now.
I was hearing something
So
about somebody's butt and something about
Yeah, some
Beyonce not
you're
being
fat,
putting
clean.
something in your butt? What?
fat
Okay,
white
have a good
girl's
night,
big
guys.
ass and a dump truck.
Night. Something about somebody with a dump truck ass, and apparently somebody thinks Beyonce is not the queen.
Yeah,
Oh my God, guys.
Garrison. You should rate Garrison.
I should rate Garrison. Okay, let me see. How many I got? I got
Okay.
6 years.
All right, don't worry, baby. I'm back. All right, yeah, dance around for me.
So glad
Yeah.
people
I might
keep
lose.
fucking-
They might see a loss. I don't want to embarrass myself. I'll take what I can get. If they'll stay, they'll stay. If they don't, they don't.
5,
like company.
4, 3, 2, 1. It's only 6 viewers now. We were up to 12 there for a while. For
Yeah,
quite a
whenever-
while, actually.
Yeah, whenever we were talking about the transgender topic, a lot of people started piling up for that. So that apparently is something like shit like that is what
the hell? Ren.
people like that are like, or people like to hear us talk about shit like that, like controversial shit, I guess. So
Yeah.
maybe we should try to, do that.
I am back
So
from
we
my
should talk
Christmas
about-
styled pee.
I should probably end this stream.
So we should keep talking about Queen Bee in how much
Queen
she's
bitch.
overrated.
No. What? No. The fucking. What are you talking about, Queen Bee? No, I don't
Oh,
know.
Ares is still alive right now.
Yeah. I had to go for a pee. Of course I'm still alive. I
Oh,
can't exactly
I
turn
thought
the
it-
fucking stream off while I'm doing
Oh,
my
I
own
thought-
stream in another room.
I thought we were fucking off air. Whoops.
Yeah, but see, Death actually cares about her Twitch channel and wants it to grow. Whereas I'm one of those people who couldn't give two fucks about what happens on mine and will basically pick a fight with anybody who disagrees with me.
Oh my
if it's a
God,
valid
yeah.
point.
Might want to cut off that ending part where I was talking about what people like.
I was having, although I will say that alcohol must give you night vision because that was nothing but fucking net. But I didn't hear any of that.
Oh.
Yeah, I was actively having a massive piss when that was happening. Speaking of which, where's the rest of my cider?
He's gonna piss in the bottle. What's this?
Is this number 7 or 8?
Number 3.
How does one go to how does one do number 3 in the bathroom?
It's called ejaculation.
I don't know, I always just assumed it was vomiting.
What the fuck is this? Who sent me?
I suppose I should end the
Who?
stream.
Okay.
White Taker QT? What?
White Taker? I suppose that's another name of corner come drinker.
White
Where is the Twitch app?
Taker QT. I don't know what that is.
You on about Whitaker?
Oh, is that what that is?
Maybe.
Oh, Rodney Whitaker.
Rodney Whitaker.
Okay.
That is a name I don't hear very often.
Apparently this might be a topic for next week. Oh, Ren posted it.
So to summarize what's going to happen in the next podcast, Queen Bee for Beyonce actually means Queen Bitch, and everything else is I don't fucking know. Bye!